I feel like
On it.
right now is almost the last supper before the bowl for the birds.
Yeah, it's we're getting close to it. Once you get Friday, it's like you don't have to do like the meaty shit anymore. You can kind of like re-lock in.
Yeah.
Like, there's still stuff they got to do, but honestly, man, I would be so checked if I was on one of these teams having to do all the pre stuff. Like
Yeah.
it would just check me. I'm like, bro, like you're
Much.
you're getting interviewed by people who like have never been like you're used to getting interviewed by like your Philly guy or like the local people, and then obviously you have some primetime games. You're gonna get some bigger interviews, but like somebody asked Quinyon Mitchell like how he's grown from the first Super Bowl. A fucking rookie.
I have that in Twitter.
Like some of these people aren't even asking they don't even know what's happening. They're just going up and like trying to ask a question like, "Oh yeah, how'd you grow?" He looked at him like, well, I mean, I wasn't on the team in the first." Yeah, the guy was a fucking sophomore in college. Like, what are we doing?
Forgot about
It's like just the most
uh,
random shit. Like everyone asking, like, fucking, like, I don't mind Jameis. He's just walking around yelling at people, like asking like stupid ass questions. It's like it turns it like into like a joke almost.
Yeah, like how do I get locked in like when this is what we
Yeah,
have, essentially. No, I completely understand that. Like
yeah.
I think having Jameis walk around New Orleans might have been the best content idea of all time. Like just
Oh,
give
he's
him
getting
my
content. Oh, he's getting content. I'm
just
just
let him
saying,
go.
if I was a player, I'd be checked. Like I'd be so checked. This
And
whole thing.
and like how many times can you answer the same question rephrased? Like,
Yeah.
so Saquon, how do you think you're gonna do Sunday? I think we're gonna have a good rushing attack. We're gonna do our best. So how many rushing yards do you think you're gonna get? I think we'll do our best. We're gonna run as hard as we
Yeah.
can, and then we're gonna like
I'd either do it like that or I'd just go rogue. I just pull up and I don't give a fuck. I'm
do
walking
50,
around. I'm not standing at my seat. I'm just walking around. I don't give a fuck. You can ask
do
me
a
anything.
Marshawn Lynch,
You can ask
turn
me
on your
anything
phone.
you want. And I'm gonna just talk shit to you. Shitty ass shoes. Just talking to some random reporter. Like
You're a
like
piece
I
of
don't
shit.
care. Or you be the guy that like no one goes to your booth to ask you questions. Like that would be awesome. They're all at like Saquon's thing and I'm just like Jahan Dotson. And I'm just sitting there at my little booth, and like one guy pops up. Like I'd be the reporter that would go like talk to like the random guy, and I could have a 15-minute
Yeah.
conversation with one of like the special teams guys. It's like I'm down to talk to this guy. Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
hear how he's doing.
What's your role on this? What do you think about how you're gonna play it? And he's
I'm
like, you know
getting
what?
yeah,
Thanks for asking. I
I'm getting
appreciate it.
that, and I'm getting a big Dom. That's all I need. I get a
That
big
line might
Dom
be.
interview. I'm good.
Does Big Dom do interviews?
Oh, you can do it. Did you see me? He went to some fucking voodoo place in New
No, I
Orleans.
didn't.
Yeah,
I
to like
just
make sure the team doesn't get cursed.
oh no shit.
Fucking took him there. Yeah, it was the trolliest shit I've ever seen, but
So
was pretty hilarious. I can't lie.
this is kind of crazy. The only curse I've ever heard of is my girlfriend's dad says that his sister, I think, put a fat curse on him. He says
Okay,
it every time they see each other.
sure. That's one way. That's one way to
Uh,
say it.
I'm like, how do you? It's your own flesh
Yeah,
and
how does
blood.
that go?
How do you put a fat curse on? And like,
Sure.
is there limits to it? Like,
Yeah.
depending
Yeah.
on how much I put
Yeah,
on the
how does that
curse.
work?
Like, I don't know. I'm genuinely curious, but that I mean that's Big Dom doing Big Dom things. Like, hey, there there ain't gonna be
Big
no
Dom,
voodoo
man.
shit going on.
There ain't
Okay.
too many like Big Dom.
No.
Love that guy though. Guy's a freak.
We're like the Eagles, man. I had a beignet anytime someone said go bird.
That shit's
Uh,
cash.
that is crazy,
It's free cash right there.
man. So you're feeling pretty still kind of locked in, or is it one of those we're checked right now and we got to lock in
No,
before the game?
I'm almost like not as locked in. Like
Right.
I've been itching to get more locked in. I can't
Mm,
lie. I've been like looking YouTube, finding the videos, the pregame, the breakdown. I got locked in like 2 days ago
yeah.
when Gruden came out with like his hour-long fucking breakdown of the game. I was like, okay, I'm
That
locked
works.
in now. And then I just had to go to sleep and wake up on a Wednesday and go to work. I was like, all right, well, I'm kind of not locked in now. I feel like when you're like working all the time, like it almost gets you unlocked.
Yeah.
You know, like, your mind's in different like, we have the busiest non-busy week at school because they're all the seniors and some of the juniors are gone on, like, their little Kairos retreat.
Yeah.
It's right at the end of the winter sports stuff, so we had to put all our, like, at-large petitions and score updates in to wait to see if we made the playoffs. And the past 2 days have been new student interviews. So, like, the 80 to I don't know how many applicants we have, they come in and, like, we already have their, like if they took the HSPT or I don't know what the fucking test is called. They take the little entrance test and they, like, do a little essay and we kinda learn about them and stuff, so, like, first of all, putting me in charge of any amount of interviews, not not looking good, okay? They didn't put me
Uh,
solo with the family to interview them,
yeah.
which is good because they wouldn't have came here. It'd
You're
have been
asking,
like
"What do you know about a 4-3? What do you think about
yeah.
4-4?"
Yeah, some girl was like, "Oh, yeah, I do, like, cross country," and then immediately I'm like, "Well, what's your time?" I'm like, "Alright, maybe I shouldn't, like, I can go straight in." Be like, "Are you shit? Like, how
"Do
fast
I
you
want
run?"
you here?"
Yeah, just some 8th grade kid that, like, probably runs, like, a 8-minute mile, like, no one really cares that much. I'm like, "Oh, what's your time?" Go write it down on my paper for my notes.
Just you wanna
So, we had to do that the past couple days, and then obviously all the CIF, like, the sports are ending, track's starting, track championships for, like, the winter stuff is on Saturday.
damn.
There's just hella shit going on.
Okay.
But,
So it couldn't be more unlocked from all of
yeah, so kinda but it's almost better that way. It's kinda just like stuff is happening, Super Bowl's gonna happen on Sunday, and I told my boss, "Hey, I might be taking Monday, depending on how this thing goes.
possibility taking a
There's a
Monday.
possibility you're not seeing me Monday." Okay, so just get prepped for that.
Yeah, and if you do see me, be grateful,
Yeah,
because I'm
just
here.
o yeah, either we're gonna be hanging out and it's gonna be a fun day, or, we're gonna, you're not gonna see me. I'm gonna be up in my office away. I'm gonna bring my console to school so I can get it back.
Yeah, I'm dropping
I'm
400
bring
on Kansas
I'm
City.
bringing out the projector into the gym, I'm hooking up the PlayStation, and I'm playing up there all day, and I'm winning about 10 Super Bowls by the time the day is over.
You're gonna somehow program it to where the reporter says, "You know what? Maybe Coach Sirianni's not so much of a big dumb
Yeah,
dipshit."
maybe he's not a big dumb dipshit. Who would have thought?
I hope that would be the greatest end of the Super Bowl if the Eagles win the Super Bowl and he grabs the mic and he says, "Oh, it looks like I'm not that big of a big dumb dipshit."
There you go. That would be good.
Just just a round of applause, coach. Just that's what it has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a great game either way. Like, I don't foresee it going blowout one way or the other. Like, these are 2 of the best teams.
I'm honestly
I don't
seeing
know
it
what's gonna happen.
more, if there was gonna be a blowout, I don't see the Chiefs blowing the Eagles out, you
No, I could
know?
foresee Saquon
I could
taking a couple of the house at
foresee, like, yeah, it's
bicycles.
like 14 zip at GG's. Like, I could see that more than, like, the Chiefs running it up, like, I don't really envision, that scenario, but,
I think the big issue for the
yeah.
Chiefs is, like, I don't think they're gonna be able to stop the pass rush with rushing 4. Like, I think the Eagles are gonna get enough pressure rushing 4 that lets you drop 7, and when you wanna blitz, you can, and
Mhm.
then that's when the Chiefs are in, like, a tough spot. Now, obviously, I know Mahomes is great, so he'll keep them in the game. He'll make enough plays,
Yeah,
but ultimately, I think Jalen Carter is gonna be that big difference maker.
yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be right over I mean, I think if we can get pressure the thing is, like, that left side of that Chiefs line is, Joe Tooney's good, but he's not a left tackle, and then now the backup left guard's in. If they get Carter in some one-on-ones with his left guard, he's gonna be in hell.
Yeah.
He's gonna get hit in the side of the head. Like, he's gonna get smacked out there. So,
Yeah.
if they can put that's how the Bucks beat the Chiefs in that Super Bowl way back is 'cause they put the
That's the hell
dogs
out of
on
that kid.
Mahomes, and he didn't have a chance back there, so I could see it going that way as long as the sod father doesn't show up and ruin the turf field in
Man,
New Orleans.
surely not, right?
Surely, you gotta think, right? Gotta think turf field should be safe.
We did clarify though, it wasn't the Sod father who did it, it was the Sod prince.
Sod Prince, yeah,
The
fuck
Sod
that guy.
father was actually pissed at the Sod prince. So you kinda had a Sod war going on,
Yeah, sure.
Sod bloodline.
Yeah. Under a dome, I think the Eagles have been good this year. I'm pretty sure. I think
Yeah,
they're
wasn't there
5
some stat that said
or
they're like
not a
5-0
dome,
or
on
something?
turf maybe, or
Yeah, I think there was a stat for that, like 5-0 or 6-0.
yeah, I think 5-0, and the defense has held people to, like 17 points or something like that, or 13 points.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I think that
we'll
defense gets
see.
disrespected. Like they are really good. Like I
Yeah,
think
they
everyone
are
is just
5-0
about it.
on turf. Yeah, I mean, lock in, boys.
Yeah,
This is
I
your
mean,
time.
there's
This
no
is
time
for
like
all the
the present.
marbles right here. This is for everything.
Yeah, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I really think Spags is going to come out in man-to-man coverage a lot, press coverage, and Jalen's gonna have to hit some throws. But I think Spags is going to try to commit 7 or 8 to Saquon, and I still don't think it's going to be enough. Like all he has to
Yep,
do is break through the first level, and like by the time you do
over.
that,
There's no one left.
no one can catch him, and he just turns on the burners.
Yeah.
So
I
this will be
think,
really
yeah, I mean, I'm feeling good about it. I mean, that first Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl,
yeah,
when the Eagles were up 24-14, I didn't feel good about it. If they're up 24-14, like, I'd feel good
yeah,
about the way this team is constructed. Like, I feel good that they can win. Like, I'm not going into it thinking it's, like, gonna be some heroic task. Like, I genuinely think the Eagles are, I'd say, clearly better than the
yeah,
Chiefs. Like, as a football team, it's just the Chiefs. Like, they just find ways to win. But,
yeah.
for everybody saying that, like, oh, if it's a, you know, it's a close game, like the Chiefs will always win. It's like, well, then nobody comes back with the, oh yeah, I watched the Chiefs get blown out in the Super Bowl too. So what gives with that? No one ever brings that one up when Big Nose gets to fucking talking over there on Fox or whatever program he's on.
Big nose,
Big Nose Nick Wright.
big nose, Nick. Uh, I actually had to like cycle through who I knew in
Like, who the fuck
commentating.
is
That's
Big
big
Nose?
nose.
Like, yeah, there's only one.
Ah, it's big nose. Yeah, it's that
Yeah, yeah,
guy. Number one Chiefs
only one.
homer.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I rewatched parts of that Super Bowl where Brady beat the absolute piss out
Yeah.
of that Kansas City team, and it's like you said, it was the big boys up front. I mean,
Mhm.
it helps when you got Vita Vea and then
Sure does.
JPP having the game of his life because Vita Vea just takes two, which is
Yeah.
kind of what Jalen Carter's going to do. So he's going to take two. Now you got your other boys got to win one on ones, which I think they can.
Mhm.
But if you can force Mahomes out the pocket, like you got a chance. You can't give him running lanes when I say force
Yeah.
him out the pocket. You got to force him to the sidelines or force him to make a throw off balance. Like, and he'll make them. Like, that's not saying that he won't, but like that's your best chance.
Yeah.
Um, it's going to be interesting to me how the Eagles are going to use Kelsey and Pacheco to chip and release because you want Travis to get in the pattern early, but if he gets out too early, then you're leaving your tackle one on one. And like you
Yep.
said, the Eagles, I already know what Vic Fangio is going to do on one of them at least. He's going to overload that left side. So
Mhm.
like you said, they're going to put that fucking guard in Mahomes' lap. Like he's going to go for a bit of a ride. And it's going to be interesting to see. Like does Juju have a heroic game in him? I don't know. I mean, I didn't think Kadarius Toney did, and God damn it, he did.
Yeah.
Um, I just think the Eagles are fundamentally better. But like you said, I mean, the Chiefs have just they always find
Chiefs
a way to
is the Chiefs.
yeah
Chiefs
keep it
is I could
keep
see
it
it being
close.
close, but eventually you lose that game, right? They've been like,
Yeah.
people have not been talking about how, I don't wanna say, like, luck,
Mm-hmm.
but, like,
The
all
ball's
I've heard
bouncing
of,
their way.
yeah, and all I've heard about is, like, I find it funny, people get into all these, like, curses, and, like,
That's why
they'll
Big
be
Dom went
like,
down there.
"Oh, someone's never gotten this when this team has won, when the number 1 seed has done this, they've never won." You could find fucking 10 curses on either side of this coin to say why one team's gonna win or one team's not gonna win. One of them that I'm hearing is like, "Oh, well, the Eagles are plus 10 in turnover differential this playoff so far. Like, is that gonna hold up again? Like, surely they don't keep on getting that many turnovers. Like, right, when you like force the turnover, that's different than just being like gifted a turnover. They're punching shit out.
Yeah.
But on the same foot, it's like we're not talking about like the Chiefs. Half of the wins this year could have gone either way. Like if you, I one of my favorite graphics that comes out at the end of the year is if you reverse
Yeah, he reversed
the one
the
score
one
thing,
score.
what would someone's record be? And like the Jags would have been in the playoffs. Like obviously it doesn't matter that much, but it's just interesting to see like how many games were down to the wire. Now that helps the Chiefs because they're used to that shit, but you do subconsciously think eventually like it's not going to bounce their way, or they've never had to go against a team that is talented enough to not give them those bounces or to make a play of themselves. It always feels like the Chiefs are the ones making the play where it could be Eagles are up by 3 and there's 3 minutes left. They're trying to run the clock out and Saquon just says it's Jeej.
Yeah,
It's
tough.
over. It don't matter what you can do. This guy's getting stiff from. I'm going to jump over this guy and I'm going to go score and the game's going to be over. So they haven't had to play. I mean, they played Josh Allen, but Josh Allen got one this year. It wasn't in the playoffs, but
Yeah,
he did get one against the Chiefs. So
he did. I think. Yeah, and I think people forget like in that Super Bowl last time against the Chiefs, like it took Jalen fumbling for a touchdown to like get them back in it. So
yeah,
like I don't think Jalen's doing that again. I don't
I
think he's gonna
mean,
have that many design
both
runs
of these
besides the two
quarterbacks,
touchdowns.
honestly, they haven't turned the ball over whatsoever.
Yeah,
So or throwing interceptions. I think that's the stat. Both of them like playoff interceptions, like their last 200 something throws, they haven't thrown a playoff interception, like something crazy like that.
damn.
So, but Eagles are good at batting passes. All it takes is one pass getting tipped up in the air, and it's an interception waiting to happen. So it's the Super Bowl is like it's making plays when you need to. It's 3rd and 4. You get off the field and you don't give them a 4th and 1.
Yeah,
You know, you don't give them. It's 3rd and you need to make it 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 3 because 3rd and 3 they could still run and you don't know. At least in 3rd and 8, you know
I
they're
know.
not going to
Well,
run. Like you got
yeah,
to put people in spots where you can start to narrow down their thinking so you can hone in on yours, you know. That's all the Super
yeah,
Bowl is really.
yeah. I like that breakdown from it. I'm interested to see which defense can force turnovers because, like you said, that's going to be the difference in the game.
Mhm.
Um, I hate to bring this up, but I do gotta say it. I'm a little worried about Elliott if it comes down to a one score game.
If it comes down to now, Elliott field goals, he hasn't still been that bad. That those PAT like nothing will check me more if the Eagles go down. I was watching a clip of their game-ending drive against the Steelers this year, and it was like eight, 18 plays or something. Like took 8 minutes, whatever off the clock. Literally ran the game out. It was incredible drive. Like nothing would check me more if it's like a 9-minute drive, 15 plays. Go up, touchdown. Jake Elliott misses that shit at 6-0, and I'm like, "Bro, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you being for real right now? I'm getting scammed by Jake the Make, what they used to call him."
Oh, Jake is he's not his PATs for some reason. I mean, I gave him a pass because it was a snow. I mean, he missing them dang even if it ain't snowing. Like he's got
Yeah.
to lock that in real quick because I know. I mean, Butker's probably not missing. Like that guy's
Yeah,
gonna be
he's
bad.
ice cold. He's ice cold. Yeah, if it comes down to a field goal, not looking good. I still have faith, like, when the pressure's on, I've really never seen Jake, like, miss. Like, when shit is on the line,
Yeah,
you know, some people just kinda have it in 'em. Like, Vinatieri would have some not tough years, but, like,
yeah,
stuff
he
where
does
you're
some
like, "Dang,
down
he's
there.
kinda missing a couple," and then when the shit's on the line, like, he's gonna ice up. I would love for it to not
Not
get
to come
there,
down to that. I
but, you
personally,
know.
this might be a hot take. I really hate it when kickers in a game because whether they make or miss it, the kicker didn't do shit to get them there,
Yeah.
and the game's in his hand. Like
Game's in
I
his
want to see the
hands.
boys
Snap, hold,
finish this
kick.
thing.
Yeah, I
I
would
think
love to end it with like a run out the clock, Saquon situation. That would be like final. And if it's like 30 seconds left and the Eagles are up by 3 and they're gonna run out the clock, go score, son. Don't slide down. If it's
the
a
Super
slide
Bowl.
down, there's a difference between a definite slide down situation and I mean, in theory, I guess they could score onside score in fucking 45 seconds. Go score, son, and put your name in the history books. Because they'll show that play forever. If you
Yeah.
GG them with like a minute 30 left to go up 10.
Dude, if Saquon GG's it, running down the sideline, smacking his helmet,
That's all I
holy
need right there. That's
shit.
all I need. I'll be good. I'll be good for the day.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what goes down. Like,
And we got some good food coming.
oh,
Papa is on the grill.
the big dog.
Ribs, wings. Yeah,
Wade.
we locked in.
I thought you were gonna say Pizza Hut was coming through.
No, 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 no. We're
Alright.
dialed in. I said he was like, "What do you want?" I'm like, put the slabs on. Put the slabs on the grill for the bowl."
I better walk out there and see your dad in his Philly best with the Rocky look. You know what I'm talking about, with the
I,
cigar in
yeah,
hand,
he should be.
the gray hoodie that I could not tell you what brand it is,
Oh yeah,
the
no one knows.
beanie that's just locked on.
He's dialing it in for it to be ready right at about 3:15.
Okay,
So right before kickoff, food's ready. Boom. Get a plate. Okay, does the anthem go over or under?
who knows?
No, no one will know. No one will know. Start putting your bets in, people.
I saw one of the craziest bets that came across my feed, and I'm so disappointed that it did. That there's a bet, I don't know what site it is, but you can bet if Donna Kelsey is gonna flash, and it's like plus 300, and someone told Donna to
Yeah,
just let loose.
might as well.
What the
Might as
hell?
well.
That's just you can bet on anything. You could bet on anything. Can you bet? Wow, this is gonna sound bad, but it's true. Can you bet if there's gonna be another power outage in the stadium in the surge?
That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, New Orleans has been on the ropes since New Year's, obviously. So
Yeah.
hopefully everything's locked down over there. But
Let's kind of lock it in, gentlemen. I think Big Dom will be heading security, so he'll be doing double duties. He'll be doing voodoo curse duty, and then security, and then Eagle shitster, and then Sirianni handler.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
all we need, like, just put Big Dom on the kid. Put him outside at the front door. Ain't nobody coming in. We good.
Put Big Dom out there, and you say you see somebody trying to do something, you
Have
choke
Big
slam them
Dom
to
bring
the table.
all his cousins from Philly.
Big Dom, Big
And
Sal.
yeah, nothing will go wrong. I promise you. That thing will be locked up tight. Nobody gets through.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
for sure.
Speaking of liking the bowl, I think it's time for us to put our last picks of the year, which
Last
is
picks. Sad. Unless we start picking COD and fucking March Madness or something.
well now might have to try.
Might be all the way back with COD. Fucking
I
Return of the King.
forgot about March
The
Madness.
prince, the prince who was promised its return.
Prince was promised. That is crazy. Um, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Hey,
know
it's at
what
1 now, huh?
is -1. I double checked it
Yeah.
before we
Yep.
did this
I'm seeing
sucker.
it at 1. It could move around a little bit, but
I think
that's
it's
what
gonna
it's
turn
gonna
out to be
be.
a pick 'em.
It's basic. I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically a pick 'em, which is fair.
Personally, do I think the Chiefs could win by 1? Sure. I would rather go down with my pick, rooting for who I want to win,
Yeah.
than hate who I picked but be right.
Yeah.
There's probably a better way to say that more eloquently.
I mean,
But
there's almost for me, like this is getting into advanced betting. There's a hedge
sure.
situation for me here.
Mhm.
'Cause obviously, I have a Eagles Super
Yeah,
Bowl
good point.
ticket.
Yeah, yeah. So we
So
need
if
to
I
kind of
put
double.
money on, like, to win whatever money, I'd have to look at how much it would need to be, like how much I would need to put on the Chiefs to win, to where I could
Mm,
still win on both sides. But like you wouldn't win a bunch.
yeah,
But
because
if I'm gonna win 1,300 with the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, how much would I need to bet on the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl to where I would win either way? I don't really know how I'm pretty sure that's how hedging works. I'm a student,
yeah, no,
though.
you're not right. You're definitely right. I'm looking at it right now. So, like, would you say you'd want to go money line, or would you want to go spread to
Like
try
if
to
I
get
just
your
took the Chiefs to
cash?
win, like how much would I
So
have to
you
put
took
down to
Chiefs money
win
line.
1,200?
So Chiefs money line right now is -120.
Yeah,
So oof.
I'd have to put 1,000 down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but then it like if they say I don't, then I would win the 300 from my
yeah,
Super Bowl bet, obviously, because then the Eagles would just win.
yeah.
and I'd get the difference of 300. Now, I wouldn't do that because I'm here. I'm here now with the birds. The birds got this far. I mean, what am I cashing out? I wonder what my cash out would be if I looked.
Ooh.
Obviously, because I just have a ticket, but if I had the app, I don't know if it would. I didn't. I put the ticket before I did the app, so
I don't know if it would let you cash out right now though,
I
because
mean,
you're
if I had it on the app, if well, no, if I was in Vegas, obviously, yeah. No, I couldn't do it right now from Cali.
no, I mean like even if you were in Vegas, because like your bet is for the birds to win the bowl. So like if you cash out, I don't know what your value would be.
Yeah, I would get more money than what I put in for sure. Because now it's a 50-50.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay,
Yeah, like I would get a cash out of like I don't know, like $500 or something, probably.
not a bad
Because it's
bet.
basically a 50-50,
Yeah,
and I put in 100, I'll probably get like 500 or something because I would win 1,200 and then obviously get my 100 back, so that'd be 1,300.
sure, it's good math.
But I don't think I did it on the app. Like I put the bet before I got the app, so
Yeah,
some shit like that. I don't know.
yeah. I seriously this year betting, I haven't done much of it honestly. The one that I did recently was I did money line for the Rams. That shit was gonna hit pretty well. It was 100, and I think I was gonna win like 350,
Yeah,
and it was. Ooh, I mean, it was
real
a
so
Jalen
close.
Carter away from
Yeah, from
cashing.
from it happening for you.
Me and my buddy each put 50, and so realistically, I'd be at 50. I'd get 350. He would get 350. So it's
Oh
like
yeah.
you're making a
Oh yeah.
decent
No,
amount off
that's not
that.
bad right there.
But like ever since in Cali, you can't do
Yep.
just straight up
Can't do
bets.
shit.
Like it's just so I don't feel like going through and being like, who's gonna get, over 80 receiving yards? Who's gonna
Mhm.
I think the one that shocked me was it this year or last year when I did over passing yards with Tyler Huntley against the goddamn Titans. This year?
Who against the Titans?
Tyler Huntley, Snoop Huntley.
2 years ago, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Still
I don't
sucks.
fuck
Um,
Huntley, man.
I probably put in since we went to Vegas. I probably put in 2 bets total. Like it just
Yeah.
didn't matter to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm
No.
I'm more likely to lose this. Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can go out with a bang here. Go for the birds.
I'm feeling good about it.
I like it.
People are worried, like, all right, now the rookies are in, rookie DBs are in there in the Super Bowl. Are they going to live up? I mean,
They've been doing their
been doing
thing.
what? Like
Exciting life been doing it.
I'm telling you, man. People don't get how good Cooper DeJean is. He's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Like just really really good. Like that guy is not a rookie.
Yeah, I
When
don't
you pump them out of Iowa like that, you know that they're well coached. They know what's going on out there at all times. Like that's why they took Maddox off the field and started him in like week 5. And once they started DeJean, they've been locked in. I was actually watching a video of what was it? Those like swing plays. You remember the fake screen swing plays that Kansas City basically won the
Oh,
Super Bowl
yeah.
with? And everyone was like, "Oh, like get ready for all this again." I don't know if you remember the Eagles Bengals game. There was a 4th and 1. Eagles were up by maybe 10. They do the exact same play. They motion a guy across. They motion. It's Jamar Chase, I think. They motion him across, motion him back, and then do like the fake motion into, then do the swing. Cooper DeJean is on him like white on rice, dives on it, negative like 3-yard play on a 4th and 1. GG, game over. That's literally the 2 plays that the Chiefs won the Super Bowl with. So he's not a rookie.
He got that IQ.
He's not playing like a rookie, at least. That's all I'll
Yeah,
say.
he is incredible. I knew when I saw like his tape at Iowa, I was like, the rest of this team sucks.
I can't believe the
This
Rams
guy's
didn't
good,
take him.
bro. Look, I
It was
wasn't happy about
I thought
that.
the Rams were gonna take him. I actually, when I watched the video back, Howie Roseman thought the Rams were taking him because in the little video that they released, they said, "Ah, man, I don't know, he might be gone." And the Rams pick goes in. It doesn't show it on the screen, but they all start celebrating because they were like, "Oh my gosh, the Rams didn't take DeJean. They took Fisk," which is still ended up being good.
Yeah, it's so good. No,
But
I remember that pick. Yeah.
I mean, you already have Verse. Like if you have Verse and then DeJean, there you go. Like Fisk is going to be good, but you need corner. Like it's hard to like hit on corners. Especially guys that are that like utility guys that can play safety, they can play nickel.
Yeah, I
Or
remember
yeah.
if we pulled up the live stream when we did our draft special. I'm literally saying, hey, if the Rams could just get DeJean here, like we're kind of
Doing
secondaries locked
doing
up,
good.
then you get Verse off the edge.
It was crazy because Howie never goes double corner. He barely goes corner. He went double corner. I was like, okay, bet. I hear you.
Man, we're paid off pretty well.
It's good shit. Yeah, I mean,
That's
didn't go
fucking good.
wrong. That's for sure. Thank you, Howie. Love you.
Sure, out of baby Howie. He's feeling a lot better
Man.
than the Mavs GM. I'll tell you that.
Oh, jeez. Do we want to just go there?
Let's just go there,
Oof.
Let's just bring him up. This week's Stooge of the Week, after talking to the committee and making things,
Yeah.
hunky dory, we decided that it's got to be a combo. And one of these folks did not have a part in what led to the next, but he's just kind of lumped in there. So AD and the Mavs.
Yeah.
Really, the focus should be the Mavs.
Sure.
But I got to find this guy's name again. What's the GM for the Mavs?
I don't know. Stooge?
Yeah. So GM Stooge, good point. Decided, you know what? I am going to trade our 25-year-old superstar who has not hit his prime yet, who was
Nico
the
Harrison.
leading Nico
There you go.
Stooge,
Nico Stooge.
GM Nico Stooge. Um, I'm going to trade our 25-year-old superstar, hasn't hit his prime yet, the number one scorer in the NBA last year, led us to the finals, literally carrying us on his back. I'm going to trade him for Anthony Davis, Cam Reddish.
Yep.
I'm not going to get 2 first-round picks from the Lakers. I'm going to get 1. And I'm going to send Luka over to LeBron. So you just gave the Lakers just a get out of jail free card. Like, hey, here's your franchise back. So you're not in cap hell anymore. Here you go. There's that guy. We'll take AD. Not that AD is not one of the top 10 best players, but Luka's on a different level. And then the moves that the Lakers made by trading to get a young center, like you just set
Mm-hmm.
the Lakers up for a playoff run.
For a
I mean, a lot.
yeah, for a while, for 5 to 10.
Yeah.
Like, they're good. I mean, after the Mavs trade, it was like, okay, like the Mavs will be good with
Right.
AD. The Lakers still are missing a center. Like, it'll be fun. It's LeBron and Luka, and they kind of set themselves up. LeBron will retire in 2 to 3, and Luka will do his thing. But now, full center involved. Now it's like, oh shit, like these guys could win this thing this year.
Yeah, and it's almost funnier too because AD has been pounding the pavement asking for a damn center, and they just say front office goes, "Get your ass back on the 5, okay? We make the shots. We call this shit. Okay, you play center. Ship him out of town." And they're like, "You know what? I think Luca said he wants a center, so let's go get this guy." Like it's just such a. I'm sure AD saw that trade and probably was pissed. Like you're
Yeah.
telling me it took.
He's like,
took
damn, y'all ship me out, and then you get the guy. Because if they would have got Mark Williams, they probably could have been half decent with AD, Mark Williams, and the whole gang. But you have to get if Luca is available, you get Luca every time.
Oh, of course you get Luca.
It don't matter who you get Luca. Like the only person you're probably not getting rid of Jokic and like Giannis.
Giannis might be up there too.
Maybe like other than that, like if Boston was like, would they do a swap Tatum for Luca? I mean, maybe.
I don't even know if I don't want to do that.
I don't know, but they're thinking about it. Like, how many people are you taking 100% on your team over getting Luca? I don't know. Like Anthony Edwards? Would they ship him out for
Maybe Ant.
Luca?
Maybe
You
Ant.
keep Ant, but you're keeping Wemby, probably.
Yeah.
But I could say you couldn't name more than 5 to 7 at the
I don't even.
most.
I was trying to think if SGA makes it up in there, but I don't
I
even
don't
know if he
think so.
does.
I think they have a good enough roster. You chuck Luca in there, it's GG.
Yeah, this is the Lakers are about to be a pretty good team, pretty fun team to watch and pretty scary. So, sorry, AD, you got lumped in there with the Mavs and GM Stooge up there, and I'm sure Jason Kidd wants to wring that guy's neck out because he's like, are you kidding me?" And then especially to sit next to him in a press conference and say, "You know what, me and me and Jason here, our future is about 2 to 4 years. We won't be here in 10 years. They'll be burying us,
Yeah.
burying our ashes." Like,
Jason
yeah,
Kidd's like, "Me? Why they
yeah.
gonna bury me? I didn't do nothing wrong. Y'all done shipped him out. I had no say in this.
Oh, that
He
is
didn't
so
stand."
tough. I don't know if you saw that press conference. The GM Stooge is like, "And you know what? Jason is behind me, and he trusts what I'm doing." And Jason looks over like,
Mhm.
"Huh? What do you mean I'm behind you? I'm contractually obligated to sit here, but
Facts.
I'm not a part of this." Um, an honorable mention. I mean, unfortunate situation. Hook. I mean, boy, how many times can we get picked up and dropped by optic? Yeah, like
Like the
it's.
4th time.
Do you think at some point he just stops taking the call because he's like, y'all are just gonna, you're gonna scapegoat me once you get the guy that you
To be
want, and
fair
it's
to
like,
this one, I don't think anyone knew that Pred was coming back. It didn't seem like
yeah, that's a good point.
anybody knew what was going on. Like Zuma had no clue. Benjay always knows something. Nobody knew anything. It
Yeah,
just like happened. And I was watching, I think one of the Optic podcasts came out today, but it was they probably filmed it a day or two ago. It was like with Scump and Methods and all them talking about just random shit.
yeah,
And Dashy was talking about like, oh yeah, whatever with Kyler and this and that. Like he was still on the team at that point, which would have been a couple days ago when they filmed the. I mean, I guess they could have filmed it last week and posted it this week, but a lot of guys took like a little vacation.
yeah.
I know some people stayed in Miami or not Miami, Spain, but
Spanya.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. A lot of the stuff that's happened with optic recently, I really wonder if it's just for the views, like, because Hex would know, like, hey, if we have this drama go down,
But they wouldn't sacrifice playing back. Like I don't think that they would do that.
I mean, it
And
would make sense for
Pred
numbers.
wouldn't agree to that though.
It's a good point.
He wouldn't agree to not playing. You know how Pred is. Like something
Oh yeah,
went down that was able to be resolved without the players knowing. Like only Hex will know.
yeah,
Like
and like,
what
what
happened.
was?
No one knows what happened still to this day.
Yeah,
They
there were
think it's
like,
like I guess it's probably a gambling thing, but
there
maybe
was
that got resolved or maybe they found out it wasn't as
bad.
insane. Maybe they had to get him out just in case it was like a CDL thing, like they found out he was betting on matches and maybe they found out that wasn't the case. He was just a fucking degenerate gambler.
Yeah,
And they were like,
degenerate
"Okay,
gambling
we'll work
rage.
with him and get right or whatever." But people still didn't say like he went back home.
Yeah,
They obviously went straight to the gambling thing. No one knows if it was a home thing. Maybe it's like it's Australia. Maybe his house burned out. No one knows anything about what was going on. His grandma had a heart attack. Like nobody
yeah.
has an explanation. It's so weird.
Damn, that is really odd. Yeah, I mean, I
Like
would
I've
hope it's
never
not
heard of
that way.
anything like this of like no one
Yeah, no
even
one's got
knowing if no one has any intel.
tactical rab. You let us down. What are you doing?
I know even Tack Rab, he doesn't know shit. But I mean, Pred back. I mean, a lot of people were saying like, ah, Hook was their best player at the tournament. Okay, maybe he's just fucking running and shooting. Pred brings you something that you can't quantify, to your team. Like just crazy aura.
Well, I also think there's too much
Like
of a focus on stats and not realizing that like if Hook's playing like the nuke and just running and like
yeah,
literally like Bokic just head smashing the hill and shit like that, or just running around trying to get kills, like the rest of the team has to adjust to that, which could be good or could be bad.
yeah. Like Pred makes everyone,
It's confident at the spawn,
yeah, like
just feeling
feel
good.
like they can kill anybody at any time,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And he feels like he can kill anyone at any time. Now, sometimes they get like, I think they'll still struggle. They're not going to win every tournament. I think they'll win their home major. I think it's almost like destined for them to win major two, um, at
wouldn't
home.
be
And then
surprised.
the fourth major will low key be at home too because it's also in Dallas. It's
Oh
just a
shit.
DreamHack event, which means like there's a bunch of other esports there. And then there's a Miami one. They'll play horrible in Miami because Bruce hates it down there.
I don't know why Bruce hates it.
Hates that shit. And then the finals are in Toronto. Bruce,
Oh.
go home. Go back to back.
Oh,
Almost written.
it's written in the stars.
Or it's written for Scrappy to go back to Toronto to get his first ring. That could be the script.
That'd be a crazy script.
I think that could be the script.
Think so?
I mean, I could see it or an Optic Thieves final. I mean, that would be pretty crazy.
That'd be wild.
Um, yeah, but I don't. I mean, GG's. Hoke,
Yeah.
it's been nice. Hopefully, I mean, he'll get picked up somewhere, probably like Cloud9 or Vancouver or something like that. But
I think Hicksey's getting dropped for him. If you got Hicksey on your squad and you were trying to get Neptune, like you're taking Hook.
yeah, oh yeah, for sure. This game is made for Hook. Like, I don't know if you'll win a tournament with Hook, but
Get them prize picks in because he's
yeah,
gonna he's gonna go over
oh yeah, for sure.
that one. And then had a late addition, Jay Jettas. I don't know if you saw his.
That guy's faded.
Yeah, might have been a couple enhancements
He
going on. A
been,
couple might have
he
been
might have been chiefing. Yeah,
chafing, might have been chafing.
he was off the sauce. I'm not talking Gardner.
No, not that, not that.
I'm not talking Gardner.
He was a bit papond up, you know what I mean? He had a little
He
bit.
had that papon flowing through his veins, that's for sure. He was
I
paponed out of his mind.
I feel like I've said this a million times, but like, can we just get over like wearing the sunglasses inside is an obvious
Yeah,
indicator. Hey, you've hit
it's
some
not a
shots.
good
Like,
look for you.
it's a night event. Like,
It's a tell. It's a pretty big tell.
yeah, it's the lights aren't that bright. Okay, like it's.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I don't even know what the point of the monologue was. Like to say that Minnesota has better tradition for wide receivers. I didn't.
I didn't even watch the whole thing through. I saw the first 2 seconds. I was like, "Oh, this guy's faded."
Yeah,
You could tell from the beginning.
he's chafed.
From the absolute beginning.
So got himself a late honorable
Mhm.
mention on that one, which was
Congrats
really
to him.
yeah, made it in. And
Pretty impressive.
yeah, it really is. To make when I say a last minute entry, I mean probably 5 minutes before I finish this graphic.
Yeah.
So that's really cutting it close.
Just shows that we're on it, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now some could say, when does the voting stop? Look, we're the judge, jury, and execution of this
Yeah, we
attack.
get to decide what's going on
Okay.
with that.
This
What
is
we do.
it's not a democracy. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
We don't give a shit what anyone else thinks. Especially Anthony
Facts.
Davis. Sorry, buddy. We just
Facts.
okay. That picture of Luca could not have been better. Like just
Yeah, that's good.
oh, he's just so pissed, so locked. And it's kind of crazy that Fred and Luca do kind of look similar,
I
haircut
know.
wise. Just
It's kinda interesting.
but you talk about aura. They both got the aura. So
Tell you what, man, that Predora, when they come back, I think they play FaZe the first match of the second, set of
well, that's a way to get
qualifiers?
back into it.
I'm about to look right now. Wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong season. Hold on, let me look right now. They
I
play
know some numbers,
FaZe
but okay.
Saturday the 15th, so next weekend, 3 PM. Damn, jump right into it.
No
So
better
that's like
way.
they have 4 matches on they normally do 4 matches on Saturday and Sunday for the qualifiers? Am I just tweaking?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched any Cloud really this up to now.
Yeah.
Probably should have, but
They're just midday on Saturday, you get a FaZe optic. Jeez.
I
Just
mean, I'll
throwing it
probably
right at you.
I'll probably lock in the since we'll hit the football off season. But like when they
Yeah.
got the matches on like Thursday at noon, or
Oh,
like
yeah, I'm
especially
not
when they were in
watching
Madrid, I
those.
was like, I'm not doing this.
Sometimes I'll throw it on, when I'm at work
Yeah,
and just chuck it on just to, like, keep up to date with what's going on, but I watch a little bit of the tournament, but not as much as I wanted, and by the time I was watching on Saturday, like, kinda locked in, Optic lose, I'm like, "Oh, okay, well,
and I'm out.
what am I doing?" Actually, no, they lost on Friday
Yeah,
because they went straight to losers,
yeah,
and they lost the second losers match on Friday. I was like, "Dang, I don't even get to watch it on the weekend." Pretty
yeah.
fucked.
They're kind of destined. They're kind of like Cincinnati, where they just need to start slow.
Yeah. Once
But
they get hot,
boy,
they get
howdy.
rolling.
Yeah.
Better watch out. Better watch out.
All right, it's time for us to check out what's going on in the Twitterverse there.
Do it.
I don't think we saw this one, but this guy's in a he's in an interesting spot here. So let's see how he clutches this here. Let's see what goes down. Okay.
Oh no.
He's here somewhere.
I think he's behind you.
Yeah. On the bomb. He's on the bomb. Top 18, top 18.
Nobody had game chat though or something, right?
Some will say this is
I
fixed.
mean, it's a 3v3, so gotta. I don't know. Private match. Private match. We're doing this. Someone's not locked in.
I mean,
Something doesn't add up here.
yeah, something ain't making sense there, bub. Judging by the fact you got 18 bullets in your gun, I'm assuming you just got a kill. So
Yeah.
couldn't you, in theory, know the last guy was dead?
Yeah.
Turn that awareness up a little
Sometimes I'd be tweaking though, thinking that it's a 3v2 when it's or a 3v1 when it's actually a 3v2, and I'm just running around. But you know,
That'll happen.
that's rank play. You know,
I feel like you're not cracked enough if you don't have a little bit of tweakage going on.
you got to be tweaking just.
Yeah. JD Martinez plans to pursue a career in pickleball once he's done playing Major League Baseball.
Okay.
Not sure how we got this one out of him, but
Hey. All right.
plans to pursue a
Going full
professional
pickleball, huh?
pickleball career with Jula
Sure.
once he retires from MLB. I mean,
All right.
it's
He's got something lined up. Good for him.
slamming everybody in the kitchen. I respect it.
Feeling good about it.
Oh, and it's one of the glorious weeks of golf. This is one event I would definitely go check out. The waste management in Phoenix.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Jesus! Keep it up. Keep it. No.
Brother, just sit down.
No. Keep it going.
Oh, this is awesome right here. I'm getting every single second of it.
Okay. He didn't fall.
Pretty impressive he didn't fall though. To be fair to this guy,
In the loafers.
that's pretty
dude.
impressive.
Holy shit.
I can't be mad at him for not. If he would have fallen, all right, he's a stooge. He didn't fall. He's on the phone. He's multitasking.
He's
No.
fucking hammered.
So hammered, but he didn't fall. So how can I be mad at that?
This is crazy. I don't know if you saw this on NFL Live, but Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero were trying to give a live report on NFL Network, and the PA Stadium announcers counting in the background, kind of doing his mic check. This fucking announcer went. You know how we normally do a check 1 2 check 1 2.
Yeah.
Listen to how high this guy goes, just to make sure that this mic works.
That plagued this team. I know there's several offensive linemen kind of internally were like change needs to happen. Kaylee comes in. It sounds like they're going to have continuity.
How is this guy going to?
It sounds like they're going to have continuity system-wise. Hopefully protect better up front and get C.J. Stroud thriving like he was as a rookie. Meanwhile, while we're talking here, this guy's also talking. I'm actually not sure what he's saying.
This is like the worst episode of Sesame Street
he's
ever.
trying to
We got
outlast
it.
me.
You can count pretty
I
high.
can talk forever, just so you know. Yeah, back to you. I'm sure this dude will still be going.
Okay, by the way,
That plagued this team.
Jeez,
It goes dialed in.
he's counting like 29.
down.
Brother. It's check 1 2.
Brother, check 1 2 2. Check 1. You hear me over there?
Two,
You guys,
1,
you
1,
guys hear me?
2.
Like
Hear me
sometimes
in
at
the
Damien
back.
will have to turn on the like the speakers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like check 1 2, and then like someone will be over at like high jump or over. I'm like, hey, you guys hear me over there? High jump, and they'll look up and be all right. Sounds good. I'll put the thing down. He's like, all right, it works.
You
Perfect.
should just give a cadence and see if someone jumps offside. The wide 80.
What is that? And they just fucking everyone just starts
If someone
tweaking.
falls, all right, back it
Hey.
up.
Back, that's 5. That's 5. Smooth that thing back, please.
Dude, Damien for the championship. Why'd we lose? Our dickhead.
Our announcer made us jump.
Just-
Announcer made us jump. I don't know what to say. Or I I try to make them jump. They flag me, throw me out.
you get a 15-yard penalty and unsportsmanlike ejection.
Sure.
Oh. I think the next time I have to do a mic check, I don't know when it would ever happen, but I am going to do a snap count. I'm telling you right now, everybody better hold their water. Okay? You don't see the ball move, you don't
Yeah.
move.
Lock in.
Oh, this guy, boy, he took the conspiracy theories to a new level.
Hey, it's Rich, and we're here at Super Bowl
Hey, Rich.
opening night, and we got some questions that need to be answered.
Patrick, for your whole career, you have had so many great people help you win. So who is your favorite ref?
All the refs are great, man. All the refs
I like
are great.
Hockley
They do the best
personally.
they can. We go out there and play the game the right way.
Is there one that you give a Christmas card to every year, possibly?
Not that I can remember. I'll have to talk to some of my teammates and we can kind of figure it out.
Travis, what do you love more, Taylor Swift or phantom 15-yard roughing the passer penalties in the playoffs?
It's a good question. Anybody else?
He was not fucking with that at all.
Hey, look, Travis, like you could be, I understand you're a team guy, but just watch the tape and you see, did he get touched? He did not. It's a phantom call, okay? You can laugh about it. No one's gonna give you shit for laughing.
Yeah, just you can be self-aware. It's all right.
You could look, if I was getting the calls, I'd be happy as a clam.
Oh
Instead,
yeah,
I get to watch fucking Matt
Oh, yeah.
Stafford get his head taken off after the ball's gone and just be told, hey, that's just ball.
it's all ball right there. It's all ball.
Guy's fucking, guy's what, 38? And he's just getting his shit raw.
Sure.
This is an interesting take here because I've been seeing some rumors that Cup's going to try to go to Detroit and see what's going on.
I'm not reporting this.
Oh, yeah.
It has not been reported. I'm telling you a phone conversation I had just now.
He was just on the phone.
I was literally just on the phone. My friend, and I don't source sounds like a journalistic relationship. He's my friend. He said, you will find this interesting. He has talked to 5 GMs down there, 5 different NFL GMs. Universally, they expect Cooper Kupp to end up with the Lions.
Holy shit.
With the Lions?
Yeah.
Holy shit. And to kind of back up what you were saying, there was a buzz going around.
So hold on.
Lions, huh?
I hate when people do this though. Name the source. Okay.
Yeah.
Talk with 5 GMs. 5 GMs to Pop Warner. 5 GMs to high school.
Yeah.
5 GMs to college.
Talking
5
to
GMs
ADs.
YMCA. Talking to the athletic director, assistant athletic director. Like,
Talking
I
to
could find
stooges.
sources. Yeah. I talked to a couple sports stooges the other day, and they're my good
Why
sources.
Lions though?
Because
I mean,
everybody's
just
saying like
'cause.
to get him back with Jared Goff. I'm like, I don't think. First of all, I don't think they need a Cooper Kupp on their squad. It would
I
mess
don't
up
think they
Amon-Ra's
do
flow.
either.
Like Amon-Ra's doing the same routes Coop is,
Yeah, I don't think he'd fit at all.
and I don't think he'd approve of the.
I think he'd fit better on the
celebration.
Eagles.
I was saying that would be an unfortunate thing, but I did
put him in the slot.
Yeah, Deshaun Dotson.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think of like a where a vet can go and get catches and security blanket type guy.
That's why the Chiefs.
Because he's
fit,
not
but I
because he's
just don't
not
like
triple
it.
crown guy anymore. He's
No,
not.
and-
He's not as far off of it as people think. Like people think he's washed. He's obviously not like washed. He's
Yeah.
not like he's not going to go to a place where he needs to be like catching, 12
He doesn't-
passes a game.
Yeah, he doesn't need to
You
be your
know?
number one option. That's why.
he needs about 6 to 7 targets, third downs. You know he's going to catch it. You know he's going to run the right route. He's a great scheme guy.
That's why I wanted the Rams to just reschedule or restructure his contracts. It was like he's a great
Yeah.
player, but look, if he wasn't willing to restructure, like I get it. Like
Yeah,
30
it is
mil
what
for
it
the
is.
next year is tough.
Yeah, it's tough to say like, no, I'll push that down. Yeah, no, I'm good, guys. I'm going to help you guys out.
I'm a Rams homer, but I know business. And if I was being told 30 mil and you're not going to be my number one option because Puka's going to be the number one option, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
I
can be tough.
can't
Can
can't
justify it. Yep.
good conscience do that. Now I don't know if you saw your defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio, answer questions here. This might be one of the best Eagles videos I've ever seen. Guy's a legend.
I put them in a specific order, so they start. Not anymore.
Hey, what's up, Eagles fans? I'm here to answer some of your questions today, and let's get rolling. I don't have to answer all these, do I? Who talks more, BG or CJ? CJ by a long shot. What has been the best and worst food towns in your coaching career? Well, Philly's one of the best. San Francisco and Chicago are one of the best. Indianapolis is one of the worst.
What about Indy's food sucks?
Just too bland.
Fair enough.
What advice would you give a young coach early in his or her career? Consider another profession.
Thanks, Vic.
Appreciate it.
What do you do in your free time? I don't have any free time. If I happen to get some in the off season, I like to play golf. It floats between 10 and 12. What is your favorite moment that you experienced growing up a Philly sports fan? Well, I think 1980, the Phillies finally won in the World Series, and the Sixers went in 83, I believe. What Eagles legend would you have loved the opportunity to coach? Bill Bergey would be one that comes to mind. Great linebacker from the 70s. Bill Bradley, who was a good safety for the Eagles back in the 60s, early 70s. Do you have notebooks with decades of observations and ideas? What do those look like? I have a rule. I don't keep anything past 3 years.
Is there a reason you came up with the 3-year rule?
It's about all my office could fit. I'm not a pack rat in that regard. What's your favorite movie? Rocky, #1.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just was a great movie and epitomized Philadelphia. What's my favorite thing about Philly? The food and the passion for Philly pro sports.
That's how you spell it.
There you go.
Philadelphia food that you like the most?
Pizza and pasta.
Do you have a go-to spot for either?
Not really. Can you explain your famous meatball recipe? I can, but then I'd have to kill you. I don't share it with anybody.
All right, pies on.
Do you have a favorite pizza place from your hometown of Dunmore? Yeah, I have lots of them. Drinker Pizza, Old Forge Pizza. Great pizza back home. Can't wait to go back and get some. Who's on the Vic Fangio Mount Rushmore of defensive players? Well, if we limit it to the players that I've coached, Ricky Jackson, Sam Mills, Pat Swilling, Vaughn Johnson, those guys we had in New Orleans were great. You had great players in San Francisco with Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, Alden Smith, Justin Smith.
Only can have 4,
Sean
Vic.
Goltson, Dante Whitner, many more.
God damn it.
Chicago had Roquan, Khalil Mack, amongst others. So a lot of them. That's how you stay employed in this league. You get to coach great players. Which coach had the biggest impact on your
Big
career?
mountain.
I would say early on it was my high school coach, Jack Henzes. Guys like Jim Mora after that, Joe Marciano.
Is there anything specific that they
Pies on from there.
rubbed off on you?
Just the way they went about their business, their work ethic, and their knowledge of the game. As a graduate of East Stroudsburg, what sparked your interest in coaching as a student? It really goes back before there. My high school coach, Jack Henzes, was such a great coach that he kind of sparked my interest in becoming a coach.
You made it through all of them. Were there any of them that you tossed down that you might want to answer? Or you
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you, Eagles fans. Thank you for sending.
He didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
I should put it that way.
He
Sirianni said,
never wanted to be in any part of this.
Vic, they need some content. Go fucking over there. Read the damn questions. Give a couple answers. Okay.
Big Dom will go with you, make you feel safe.
Big Dom will go there, get you a nice Philly cheese. Okay. Nobody's gonna ask you about your meatball recipe, and then they ask for a
No.
meatball recipe. God damn it, we told you not to.
Told you not to ask him about that.
Now Big Dom's got to get in between. Make
Big
sure
Dom's
everybody's-
got to do all the work.
I don't remember what this is, but oh, no, I do. Tender Guy said he would cook for me.
Cooking.
I mean,
All right.
I'd say he did cook a little
I'd say
bit.
He's cooking.
So he's
Ain't
good.
nothing
There you
wrong
go.
with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It's your fault for not specifying and asking what are you cooking? So that
Yeah.
tell you the best montage of your life. I don't see a gotcha moment, so I guess this is real. But the Eagles stars Cooper DeJade and Reed Blankenship are starting an exciting Whites podcast.
Oh yeah.
The plan is to drink white wine while hosting the podcast. Now that's not a bad
No,
idea.
It's not bad at all.
The exciting Whites. I hope they use this sign as
That'd
a
be
part of their
good.
brand name.
Exciting wife sponsor. It was bound to happen. They had to do it.
They're sitting there like, guys, the amount of money we're gonna make. You can bet if any team in the Super Bowl will doink a field goal at plus 550.
Ooh.
I don't know that I foresee a doink because it's in a dome. But I'm
Yeah,
not
I
saying
wouldn't. I wouldn't bet on a doink. If I had money to bet, I would not bet on a doink.
Well, let's hear about Jersey Jerry, what he would do if he's an NFL GM here.
Are you going to be able to see Saquon or no?
Maybe. We're working.
Okay, so
That
I
guy's a
need you to do
beast.
me a favor. If you see him, don't even, as soon as you make eye contact with him, just go right to his thighs, and you're going to be blown away.
Okay.
He has the biggest thighs I've ever seen on a person in my life.
You like what you see in the lower half,
Oh,
JJ?
dude, it's actually shocking.
Mhm.
I couldn't believe it when I went to actually his birthday party, and I just looked at his legs, and I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
How are you getting invites to Saquon's birthday?
I'm friends with his manager.
Nice.
Yeah, so like his legs are nuts, Eric.
Yeah.
JJ just sitting in the corner staring at Saquon's thighs.
You can't help it.
No,
It's got
I
tree
can't.
trunks.
No, and whose ass were we talking about? Remember that? The body. CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
He's got the fattest ass in the NFL.
Mhm.
Really?
Yes. You ever seen his ass?
No.
Just wait. Next time he's in pads.
Okay.
Yeah, JJ notices these things. He does.
Yeah.
The Bosa's, the CJ Strouds, the Saquons, they've got.
Yeah, if I was a GM, I'd look at ass, I'd look at thighs, calves, and ankles. I'd look at all that.
Who's got the best ass in this draft class this year?
That's a good question.
I'll tell you what. Probably Genty.
Mhm.
He's got a thumper.
Yeah.
He's got a thumper.
Jerry, at some point, as you're doing draft prep, which I know that you're really into.
So into.
Yeah, I need a big board of the
Big
biggest
asses.
asses, the best
All right.
ass.
Yeah, I think we
could do that.
we need a first round mock, but just by ass. The
Okay.
top 32.
I could do that.
All ass team. Wait, this guy's got a thumper. This guy's got.
Next time I come out, you have to have me on before the draft starts. We'll do like a portion of the show. It's just top 32 asses.
Top 32 asses, first round ass, and they don't have to be great players. Just
No.
yeah, these are the best asses in the draft.
Yeah, we could do that.
I like that. I mean, you're
It's Mad Mel. Do they go to Mad Mel? Well, I got my big board here of the top
big
asses.
board. Fattest asses in the league. Number one ass.
You know, reminds me of my younger days.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait for the Pat McAfee show to run away with that one. This is just getting crazy. Statement from Executive Director of the NFL Referee Association, Scott Green, quote, "It is insulting and preposterous to hear big words to hear
There you go.
conspiracy theories that somehow 17 officiating crews consisting of 138 officials are colluding to assist one team." Look, I'm just going to say one statement, okay? The more you try to convince me something isn't happening, if there's anything I've learned from the past year, it more likely is happening.
Sure.
So why are you trying to convince me that there is not collusion? Why aren't we just playing the game? Why aren't you just let Twitter do its thing? Who gives a shit? And y'all play the game. But if you got nothing to hide, why are you so worried? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's not great timing because we've seen NBA
I
refs
know.
get caught fixing. We just saw the Major League Baseball got caught fixing. So, like, is it really out of the question?
I know. That's fair.
I don't know.
It's not
I'm
a good
not saying
look.
I got evidence
That's
for it.
all
I'm
I'll say.
saying where there's
Not a good
smoke,
look overall.
there's fire. I just need to play this clip of Representative Omar. So you've been obviously seeing the things going down with USAID getting absolutely investigated by Doge.
Yep.
And the
Doge
preposterous
going.
things that are coming up. Thank you, Doge. I mean, I don't even have anything to set this one up. You got to listen to what's being said, and you tell me if you're jiving with it.
USAID move, and they don't want to help the Ilhan Omars or their families. They want to help their own families. Can you explain to those people why you think they should be interested in helping families like yours?
Well, I mean, I think what is really important for the American people to understand is that this money really amounts to less than 1% of what our budget is as a country. It is money that goes to the most vulnerable around the world. It is already appropriated and it can't be reappropriated. And so what we are seeing right now is Elon Musk, a billionaire who is attempting to take away resources from the poorest people around the world. This is someone who is not a government official. He wasn't elected. He's not appointed. He holds foreign debt and foreign interests. And so we should all look at this with cautious eyes and with curiosity to understand why he is making these decisions and why he's being allowed to make these decisions. I also want to remind people, yes, this agency was created with an executive order from John F. Kennedy, but it was also congressionally appropriated in 1998. And so there is no authority that rests within the executive that allows them to sidestep the congressional power that we have to create these agencies and to allocate resources.
Unfortunately, the only thing I picked up on that is, does she not sound like Christopher Walken?
Now that you mention it,
That's what I
mean,
kept hearing. The way she was pronouncing stuff, I
Yeah.
kept hearing Christopher Walken. I don't know why, but
Huh.
that's what I kept hearing.
I never thought about that, but if
Why?
I think so.
That's what she kind of sounded like that. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
He,
All I
hit
caught
it
was
the only place he could in his ass.
all I caught was hey, look, it's just 1% of our budget, okay? So like,
Sure.
come on.
Yeah, there you go.
But it's Christopher Walken, not a baby.
There you go. Good shit.
Oh, this is also where AD got on there. The Mavs put out a post, you welcoming AD, and they said he was a 9-time All-Star, and then Anthony Davis had to reply in the comments and said, actually, it's a 10-time All-Star.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So, yeah, it's not
Yeah, it's not
perfect.
looking good. The vibes aren't looking the best right now. That's all I'll
Oh
say
no,
about
they're
that.
not.
Vibes.
This is just wrong. So starting February 10th, the EU will allow food product like bread, cheese, and pasta to contain up to 4% UV treated mealworm powder. I think I'll pass, but appreciate the offer.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm
okay. I think I'm gonna
don't-
live without it.
I don't need that in my food.
No.
Oh yeah. Here's the clip you're talking about.
Yes.
How have you grown from the last Super Bowl? Yes, sir. How have you grown from the last Super Bowl?
You're gonna just look at him. He said, "The what?" And then the guy doubled down. He's like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "The last Super Bowl." Yes, sir. Just looking at him like this guy's an idiot.
Brother, you obviously don't know our roster because
How are these people getting jobs to come ask questions? But you had what? Like, you're not even guaranteed 2 questions because there's a lot of people around. They're all trying to throw a question in there, and then you didn't do enough research to know that he's a rookie. Like, hello?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing, man? We are not locked in.
Telling you, maybe it's time they just give the Stooges a microphone and
Give the
camera. And let
Stooges
us.
free reign.
Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Quinion, how do you think you're gonna? Are you gonna just grab Juju and just choke slam him?
Yeah,
Or
what are you gonna do?
just fucking lock him up in clamps? You're gonna take an inside shade approach.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Jude? What are you gonna do against him? You gonna shoot him with a gun on the field?
Could be. You're gonna ask Dom to hold it, Big Dom to hold it for you. Are you gonna point your ash to the sideline so then you can focus on the inside?
Sure. Look at. Are you gonna just stare at Saquon's ass all game? Is that what you're gonna do too?
Jersey Jerry would say it's a good move.
He would say it's the best move. It's the best shot.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't say anything about Derrick Henry because we all remember.
Oh yeah, that's straight ass. That's straight
Yeah.
ass on screen right there.
Oh, Jersey Jerry must have had some zipper burn.
Oh, he was loving that.
Speaking of Ash, we all know that J.J. Watt agreed that if his goalkeeper at Burnley did not allow a goal, said he'll go play for the Bengals, come out of retirement.
Okay.
Burnley's just reminding him another clean sheet. And I don't know if
Good
you've heard
stuff.
on the Pat McAfee show about how JJ was talking about how every single time he posts something now, there's a guy that comments under talking about how many wipes he had.
Really?
For the day he's down
That's
here.
good.
He's yep, here he is. Fat McAfee. I used
Nice.
14 clean shots for my after dinner boo. 14 is
Insane. 14's insane.
crazy. I just can't imagine 50. If it comes anywhere near about 20, we're hopping in the shower because clearly
Yeah.
something didn't go right. Or
Yeah,
like
something's wrong.
Pat said, we're taking a step too early.
Yeah, we got to fix something.
I can't believe that is an actual topic on ESPN.
I know. It's insane.
God bless the Pat McAfee show, man. So according to Ian Rappaport, the Rams are hiring Drew Wilkins as their new defensive pass rush coordinator, originally from the Ravens coaching tree and most recently with the Patriots. Wilkins has had a key role in blitz packages and pressures, so I like that because I don't think the Rams blitzed too much last year, and I think we could probably utilize a couple packages.
Okay, sure.
We're making people scared before rushing 4. Imagine if we do 5 or 6 on a couple plays. Force
Yep.
that ball hot.
Not bad.
This is just some things you just have to read out to see. So this is just a list of what they found in the audit of you said $2 million for Moroccan pottery classes, $2 million promoting tourism in Lebanon. I thought Lebanon was a no-fly state because there's shit going on. But how are we promoting tourism?
Yeah.
$20 million for a Sesame Street show in Iraq.
Sure.
This says Jeff Dunham written all over it.
Okay.
Sending Ukrainians to Paris Fashion Week. There's no budget for that one, so I guess that's just untapped. $1.5 million for DEI in Serbia.
Okay.
Is Serbia and Russia?
Yeah.
I don't believe we need to do too much. I don't believe there's much diversification going on in Serbia.
Yeah.
What do I know? 70,000 for a DEI musical in Ireland.
Yep.
47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia. Well, that must be a good one.
Okay.
32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru.
Okay.
$2 million for sex changes in Guatemala.
Sure.
$6 million for tourism in Egypt. $1 million to help disabled people in Tajikistan. The hell is that?
Tajikistan?
Tajikistan.
Sure.
Where is that on the map?
It's Eastern Europe.
Okay, take a word for it. And $15 million.
It's like West Asia, East Europe, kind of like. It's like
Really?
Dagestan almost. Like.
Oh.
Send him 2 or 3. It's like near Uzbekistan. It's the country north of Afghanistan.
Ah.
So it's like all the Kazakhstans and the. It's actually not Eastern Europe at all. I don't know why I even said that. It's
Middle East.
Asia. It's Asia. It's more like Pakistani, but it's north of that.
Good to know.
Kurdistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kazakhstan. It's all those. Send him 2 or 3 years, Dagestan.
And then
Forget
$15
it,
million to round it out for contraceptives and condoms in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan.
Sure.
I can imagine, if this is 1% of the budget, I'm sure the American people could use that 1% for some things.
Yeah, you'd
Put
like
it in
to think, right?
New car. If you want to buy a brand new car, probably 70,000 will get you one. 47,000 will get you one. 32,000 should get you one. 2 million. Yep, you're definitely in a nice ride.
Sure.
You gotta think. I would like to see what they came out with for Sesame Street in Iraq, because if for $20 million, I would imagine we got some sort of banger, right?
Yeah.
And if not, I mean, the hell are we doing?
Yeah. Nothing good.
Probably staring at steak one's ass.
Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to do
Yeah.
that? Yeah, I mean,
if the Jalen Hurts
I'd be down for
looks
that.
over and just looks over and Saquon, you gonna snap it? Oh shit, my bad.
Oh, yeah, it's on me. Sorry.
My fault. Get to delay a game, Sirianni's like, what are you doing? Staring at his ass. All right. You get
Like,
one.
oh, Yeah, you get one, and that's it. You get one freebie. Then you gotta lock in, son. You gotta lock in before you start tweaking.
I don't know if you saw Rick Pitino after some missed free throws, but this is what I pay to see.
Yourself with. I know the free throws, you just ignore it and keep plugging.
Yeah, inside, I want to kill myself. Outside, I just say, that's okay, we're going to make the next one.
Pull yourself with.
Inside.
Okay, not sure you could say that, but it's all right. Inside, want to shoot myself, but everything else.
Want to go to the tallest point of this arena and jump
Everything
off.
else, I'm feeling okay.
Yep. Thank you, Rick.
Appreciate it, Rick.
Disney Plus lost 700,000 subscribers in Q1 of 2025. Have you noticed today I haven't had any gotcha moments or
Yeah,
actually?
you're doing better. Much
I like
improvement.
it.
We don't have this is because I think it cut, like, you have to resubscribe.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't know why they would do that, but we used to have there was a lot of people that had a bundle thing through Verizon.
Yeah.
That's
know what
what
you're
we
talking about.
had. So like ours ran out at the start of the new year. So I bet you that happened to a lot of people, and you have to like go in and resubscribe it. So I bet
What's
you
my
that's
incentive? They haven't come out with some banger content.
that's fair. That's fair. But
That's the tough part. I mean, they do the Pat McAfee show on there. They're trying to use that Pat McAfee show to get anything.
They're trying. They're putting that thing anywhere, any place they can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this guy breaks it down a lot better than I can. So let's just see what he's got to say here. This is from Elon himself, actually. He retweeted it.
Hi, welcome to the Department of Government Efficiency. We were looking over last year's budget and we found some anomalies that we wanted to address.
Okay, if you're talking about the military budget, if you want to save country, that's how much we.
Oh, we didn't even start looking at that yet. Get ready for that. No, we were looking at this list here. We wanted to start with the National Pillow Fluffing Initiative.
Good one.
I mean, don't you want your pillow to be fluffy? Not when you're spending over $1 million of taxpayer money. We're cutting that. Also, the Bureau of Elevator Music Standards. Explain yourself.
Forgive me for trying to set the vibe, bro.
$800,000 a year. The National Velcro Noise Study.
What's the problem here?
You don't have to spend $1 million a year to know that Velcro noise is annoying. Now, the Program of Ice Cube Uniformity and the American Cloud Watching Fund.
Okay, that one's a problem, but I'm kind of OCD and I like it when my ice cubes are all the same size and shape, you know?
Yeah, we all do, but that doesn't mean you spend $1 million. Now, the Federal Kazoo Orchestra Grant.
It's amazing what they could do with those things, honestly. The Federal Bureau of Traffic Cone Counting, $256,343. You're welcome. Now that's what I call $800,000 well spent.
The Pillow Fluffing Foundation.
Pillow fluffing's insane. That's insane.
That got to be the fluffiest fucking pillow I'll ever lay my
No,
hand on.
for real.
For a
That
milli?
better be the best shot.
And those ice cubes, I better be able to pull a ruler out and say these are
No facts.
exactly the same. There's no way, like, this has to be a Saturday Night Live skit, and I'm gonna wake up and be like, "Wow, that was really funny."
No, real.
How the
As real as it gets, brother.
how? Just think about it, okay?
What's up, brother?
We go to work. We got to prove what we've done. We got to make sure things are done.
Sure.
How did something like that get through?
That's a great question.
Hey, who's working on the pillow fluffing project? You? Yep.
Yeah, how's it going? Good. Okay.
Come on. Okay.
Keep it
Those
going.
pillows fluffy as. Yep. All right.
I need you to help me with my pillows.
Yeah. If I go over there and that thing isn't fluffed, so help me God, I'm gonna stick my hand so far up your ass. I'm gonna work your mouth like a puppet. Oh, this is an interesting one.
Would you knock your girlfriend out for $10 million?
Nah.
Yeah. No?
But what the f? We could split it. Yeah. What are you talking If- about?
Knock me out right now. What the f? And all my bills are paid. Like,
Would you knock him out for $10 million?
I would knock. I'm sorry. I would knock my mom out for 10 minutes. Is this going on TikTok though?
It might.
Wait, what's the account?
That's always been an interesting one.
Yeah, it's a bad look. Bad luck, man.
It is, but when you think about
Bad luck, man. Going on TikTok? Shut up. Shut up, shitter. That's what I say.
Yeah.
Shut up, shitter.
Oh, this is just boys being boys here. My guy's just vibing.
He's loving it. He's loving it.
Especially if he's pushing a stroller. He's got nothing to lose.
No, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
he could care less.
So we had to have an update from Will Compton. So he let us know last night. He said, it's not good, folks. I've been surging water out of my ass all night and violently puking due to food poisoning. I'm in hell. Nice. Not to mention, today is our busiest day with interviews, meetings, and the Barstool Skills Challenge. But we're looking to get IVs going to see if we can turn the tide because my asshole can't take any more wiping. She's wiping a lot. Can't help but feel like the Chiefs organization is behind this one too. At least at positive vibes.
They probably are, if I had to guess.
You could prove the Chiefs are behind this one. This would be an interesting deal.
They probably are.
They might. Might have sent you some bad shrimp.
Gotta be.
Here's a beignet for you, kid.
And the home of the Chiefs.
Sons of bitches.
Sons
What
of
is it? You just think you're too good for the national anthem? You got to change it to your own. Is that what it is?
That's pretty much it.
Oh, you're better than American. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Thanks.
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this makes you feel any better. I don't know what the hell to think anymore.
Well, news broke this week that your teammate Cooper Kupp was informed that the Rams will be seeking to trade him immediately, and not only as a teammate but as a close friend. How do you take the news?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I've been around long enough to know that anything is possible. But Cooper's he's been a pillar of this organization and this community for a long time since he got drafted here, and his ability to impact the guys in our locker room, obviously his play on the football field and the people in the community that he's been able to impact it's incredible. Super Bowl MVP, the guy's as good as it gets when it comes to making plays on the grass, but he's probably even better in our locker room, in the meeting rooms, and obviously as a family man. So just lucky to get to spend the time that I got to spend with him. Probably spent more time with Cooper Kupp than any other teammate I've ever had as far as in the building and talking football and being about football. So I will, I'll miss him not being on the same team.
Well, news.
Now, I'm just gonna say it. If we move Kupp and we move Stafford, we're one play away from going to the NFC Championship game, and we're just gonna say fuck it.
We say no. Yep. GG.
Get him out.
Reset button with no QB. Good luck. That's what I'd say to that.
What?
That's what I'd say to that scenario.
It'd be the biggest kick in the ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kicking the balls.
Right in the balls.
Fucking one play away from winning the NFC Championship. Hey, by the way, your starting quarterback's gone, and that Triple Crown receiver you had that was a pillar stone for you.
He's gone too.
Draft, he's out of there too.
Yeah, he's far gone. He's out of there. Never to be seen again.
Yeah, but the good news is we could sign Zach Wilson in free agency. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that'll save everything.
Guy banging moms, good. Speaking of just bullshit, what the fuck? This is why America is against the Chiefs. This shit right here.
The back says Travis and Taylor with LIX for Super Bowl LIX and Super Bowl 59.
Swifty9, okay. Swifty.
The arms, Dynasty, Taylor's version. Well, Pat Riley's got three-peat, so the arms say Dynasty, Taylor's version.
Did you know that the NFL just hit up Pat Riley about that
trademark? I did see that. And then it's Tay Pete, Taylor's version. And then obviously the Fer-de-Lise, Tay Voodoo.
Yeah.
All right, listen, want to be
all right.
Man. Don't you ruin the sport for me. Okay. Don't you fucking do it.
Coming in and taking over. Coming in and taking over.
I need the sport to go back to everybody seeing as how drunk they can get before they go into that fucking state. This is bullshit.
Yeah, this is wild right here. This is wild.
What happened to the game I love?
Facts.
Maybe I should celebrate at least my quarterbacks getting smoked because at least they're doing it to somebody. But goddamn. This is crazy. Chris Johnson, on what stands out most about his career, and he said my 2,500 yards, 2.5K. They haven't broken it or anything like it. you talk about this year with Saquon, they talk about Eric Dickerson. They don't talk about 2,500 yards. Yeah, that's a good point.
Fair enough. I'm mad at that.
That year was insane.
Yeah, that guy was different.
Probably should have known the fact that Tennessee couldn't win with him. They're never going to win.
Yeah, they're fucked.
Forgotten franchise. John Batiste. I almost said Batista.
Okay.
Is singing the national anthem this year. Is he going over or under 119.5 seconds? You bet the under. It's plus 100.
Taking the over.
You're betting that he doesn't hit that whole.
He seems like a type of guy to be milking it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a couple.
He seems like a type of guy to milk it.
Look at me. You know what I mean?
I think so. I could totally see that. He seems like he's up there. He's gonna wanna let people know who's singing.
119 seconds is 1 second less than 2 minutes. I think we get more than a 2 minute.
I think we're getting a 2-minute for sure.
Especially, I think that those final holds are going to be an extra 2 to 3, and then you're just cooked. So I definitely think the over. Like, we're going to hold the free for a bit.
Yeah.
And then we come back down. Be interesting. Yep. The Rams are willing to eat, quote, a chunk of wide receiver Cooper Kupp's salary to help facilitate a trade. The Rams want Kupp traded ASAP. What did this man do? Is there something in the back end that I don't know about? Like, I get trading.
Is he banging Stafford's wife or something, or what's going on here?
No, that was only Stafford's backup back when he was at Georgia.
That's a good point. Is he banging Les Snead's wife or something?
Maybe.
That could be it.
Maybe. I mean, I don't. Again, I understand if you're trying to get 30 mil off the books. You're going to eat 15 mil to still get him out? At that point, I'd rather keep him. Just restructure the deal. Actually, that's probably what's going to end up having to happen, because I think he kind of forced the Rams' hand by saying they informed me that they're going to trade me, because now we're not going to get Peter.
Correct.
So I just don't get why you won't run it back one more year. What's the problem, big dog?
Yeah.
Like, Puka will be up for his extension next year.
Mm-hmm.
By that time, you either win it all, or more likely Stafford and Kupp go into the sunset.
Yeah.
Why can't we just do this thing the right way?
I know. It'd be so simple, huh?
This guy built the fucking franchise, man.
Sure.
Back when all I had was Todd Gurley and Cooper Kupp. Those were dark days.
I know.
And Aaron Donald.
It's tough times right there.
Aaron Donald's won Defensive Player of the Year, but we look like shit.
Look like dummies.
Got Jared Goff not knowing what the hell is going on. Jeez. This is crazy. I respect it, though. Man calls out Jaden Smith for wearing a castle on his head to the Grammys. Jaden, you look retarded, bro.
There you go.
Does he look retarded?
Yes, I do.
Jaden, you look retarded, bro.
Oh, thank you.
I swear,
Oh, thank you, man. What the hell are people doing, man?
I just want to understand. I'm supposed to take advice from these folks on how I'm supposed to live life?
Yeah. You guys look insane, man.
Guy's got a fucking Polly Pocket.
Literally insane. Yeah, I don't know what. Like, what's
like?
What are we doing?
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. This is gonna piss me off, so I'm gonna keep moving. This is a tough one. You got 40 grand to build your Barstool skills team. Who's your starting 5? I guess we know who the most valuable player is. It's Mr. 9-year himself.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of stopped making my team initially when I don't see Jersey Jerry here. I'm like, if I don't have Jerry, what do I have? That's my glue guy.
Yeah. Let's see.
Might need Big Cat for the vibes.
Might need Big Cat for the vibes.
Do I splurge and just get the big dog Will
Do you go?
Compton? And
Yeah.
kind
Do
of
you go?
make it work?
Do you go double 10K?
You might have to. Yeah, a little 10K or a 9K, and then we just
Fucking
kind
get
of
the
fill the rest
bussin',
of the
boys.
roster. Yeah.
Just go straight bussin'.
Yeah.
I'm going double bussin'. I'm going. I don't know everyone's name though.
I can try to read them for you if you point out who you're looking at here.
I'm going double bussin'.
Yep.
I'm going. Second from the right on the bottom. What's his name? He does college football
Brandon
a lot.
Walker.
Yeah, I'm doing Brandon Walker.
Okay.
So that's put me at double bussin's about 21 and change. That's putting me at about 20. Let's call it 27.
7, sure.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go bottom row to fill out.
Yeah. You have to pick up some free agents here.
Yeah, I might have to go free agent. Can I free agent Frank the Tank? Can I get him in on the skills challenge? How do we get a wild card Frank the Tank in?
Good point. That's a good point. I think I'm going with the Bussin' Boys. I think I'm picking up Dana Beige. And then finish it off with the commie himself in the middle.
Sure.
I think that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Shit. I don't even know how much money that is though. 6, 14.
Probably too much. Probably over budge.
14 plus 20 is 34. Oh, so we just get Eddie. Then we're vibing. I mean, a perfect world. Fuck. I don't. Why couldn't we just do straight numbers? Why is it 10-9, 10-7?
Yeah. Why has it got to be 10? Yeah, 9-2, 7-7. Does that help anybody? Doesn't help me do math. That's for sure.
And I'm not gonna take time to do the math. That's my starting 5. If I'm over budget, I'll pay the luxury tax. Pennsylvania police are scrambling after 100,000 eggs were stolen. They have an estimated value of $40,000. Stealing 100,000 eggs is just not right.
Yeah, the egg shortage has been pretty concerning.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you order the execution of like hundreds of thousands of chickens for no fucking reason whatsoever.
Yeah, didn't need to do that.
No.
Didn't need to do that. Thank you very much for nothing.
This is what I was talking to my friends about yesterday. Mitch McConnell fell up the stairs.
Okay.
I don't know how this is possible. How did you
stub his toe on the front or something? It's the only way. Get this guy out, man. There needs to be term limits on these fuckers, so they're not old as shit. You know what? You know what I saw? They were like, this would not happen. Like the founding fathers were not. They didn't put the term limits because they didn't realize that, society would get to a point like if these motherfuckers from Maine had to ride a horse, like if Mitch McConnell had to ride a horse into DC.
It's over.
To go deal with whatever, they wouldn't be doing this shit anymore.
Yeah.
But now you can just hop on a PJ and sleep on the plane and it gets you there. Like, I'm telling you. I was like, that low key makes sense.
It really does. Well, also, like back in the founding fathers' day, you probably didn't live longer than like 34. Yeah. Like term limits, who gives a shit?
Yeah, that's true.
You're gonna be dead before you know it. Yeah, fall up the stairs is crazy. That should disqualify you. Like if you're falling up the stairs,
should be done.
We gotta get you out of there.
It should be out.
Jalen Mills was actually having some beef with a fan who said, "I remember when QBs used to overthrow their target and the camera would turn to Jalen Mills doing this," and he couldn't let it go. He said it was an overthrow because a lot of the deep balls are timing / spot throws. And I would knock the receiver off his route or spot the QB was trying to get the ball to. Make sure you understand football before just sending out a random tweet. He had to find this. This isn't tagged to him.
Yeah. He's searching himself on Twitter. Or he's on his For You and he just saw it pop up. He's like, wait, what the hell? Why am I getting scammed here?
I mean, big dog. Like,
yeah.
Look, there are a lot of plays that you did that were shit. Like, let's be honest here. Like, I mean, best of luck to you, pal. But damn, I'll listen to Puka talk about the whole cup situation stuff.
I feel like, man, we had the opportunity to play one of the teams we were playing in the Super Bowl. So to feel like, man, we're right there, and then just to have the offseason kind of start immediately, and then just some of the recent news with obviously with Cooper going, and yeah, I feel like I've been spoiled. I've been blessed to be able to have Cooper Kupp be my mentor and to be able to follow him and be able to watch him interact with everybody in our facility, to be the leader that he was and the team captain, but then to watch him be a dad and to be a husband in the offseason, and how that time we got to spend together, and the basketball player that he is, to be able to compete against him at the same time, but then to watch him work in season and how detailed he is and everything he does to take care of his body, and to communicate with Matthew, to be on the same page. And it's been a huge blessing, and I freaking love that guy.
How did he tell you?
He had reached out to our receiver group chat before the news had broke, and then just kind of seeing it on social media. And then honestly, before I came out here for the Super Bowl, I rechecked Twitter, and I was like, was I dreaming? Like, is the Luka and this?
Well, I don't understand. I just thought about this. The whole emphasis on not being able to pay Stafford was that we had to pay Aaron Donald a giant salary.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald retires, so you don't have the salary in the books. So now we're still like, Stafford is still one of the top 5 quarterbacks, and we still got a problem paying him.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Man played with a broken ribs for the last 4 weeks of the season, ran the ball against the Eagles and re-aggravated the ribs, and still played phenomenal. Like, I don't know, man. You can't be in a win now mode and not pay.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to do something.
Doesn't work. Oh, I'm gonna let you have the floor on this one.
Opinion on Jalen changed? It definitely has, right? I mean, I've been trying to say that. I know I've been kind of pegged as this Jalen Hurts hater. I don't want it to be that way. I have a lot of respect for him, the person, and the way he approaches the game. I'm old school, so I certainly know that, see that, and know the family he came from, right? I think where it started was where people were trying to tell me he was the best quarterback in football 2 years ago when you guys were at the Super Bowl, and I kind of fought against that. Like, hey, he's real good, but the best? Come on, like, we're being a little crazy. Certainly top 10. And I made him number 9 in my quarterback rankings before this year, right? He's played a pretty good year. It hasn't been perfect. I think his little head injury and all that certainly derailed him a little bit at the end of the year. But where Jalen Hurts has improved, and I said this when I did my quarterback rankings last year, there is definitely better throwing, better play in the pocket, more varieties of throw, not staying with the play in the pocket a little more, or maybe in the old days, he might have just looked at one guy and then go, where can I run or escape or do that? That to me is where he's grown. And that's to me where, like we saw in the NFC Championship game, when if you can run the ball and then he throws the ball like that in the pocket, man, the Eagles are tough, almost impossible to beat if that goes down.
So if Hurts wins on Sunday, he will be tied with Super Bowl wins for Mahomes in their first 5 years.
Yeah.
I know you had him. You said he's top 10. Do you think a win on Sunday could catapult him into that discussion with the Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson?
I don't think I'm going to put him there right now. You know, I know we all want to give quarterback credit for wins all the time, right? And listen, my dad played quarterback for the New York Giants. He beat John Elway in the Super Bowl, and not 1 second do I think he's better than John Elway, all right? Right? Dan Marino never won a Super Bowl. I think if you put him on the Giants, he still would have won a Super Bowl, okay? That's what I say. So I'm a little of that. It's a team sport, right? You need a little help, all of that. But in my mind right now, and still after this year, I do think Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Burrow are in a little bit of different class than everybody in football. Now, can Hurts close that gap with another real good Super Bowl performance and playing well? Certainly, right? And that's where when I do into my quarterback rankings and I got to watch film again and go through it, you know, I'll come up with the positives. And, of course, the Super Bowl will be a big part of that. But, you know, again, mad respect for him. And I know Philly fans don't like me, but, man, nobody speaks higher about the Eagles team than me. That's the one thing. I think it's the best team in football. And I'm picking them to win the Super Bowl.
There you have it.
I thought you were going to call him big dumb dipshit.
I mean, like, you know, it's not. People are going to say the same shit about Jalen 24/7. What I will say about the Joe Burrow stuff, it's like, you know, everyone will say, wow, he had the worst defense ever. He had the, like, there's always just excuses. He's throwing to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And he had Joe Mixon at running back, you know, and he just puts up like it's just better numbers. Like who cares? Like
Yeah.
and then this year, his defense is so bad. Remember how bad that Eagles defense was last year? Guess what the Eagles still did? Made the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, some guys just kind of make it happen and make the plays when they need to make the plays to get the wins, and maybe the stats aren't all there, and some guys don't do that, but it looks good on paper because they have a lot of stats and numbers and stuff. But then when you pull up the playoff stats, Jalen's only get better. They only get better, and some people's Lamar's only get worse.
I've kind of thought about
something to say about that.
Like you're talking about with Joe Burrow, and I didn't used to think about that a bit this way, but I kind of thought about like if I know my defense is really bad, and I'm talking with Chase, even if he can get a breakaway touchdown, I might not get a touchdown on the first play.
Yeah.
Because I want to try to limit the amount of time my opponent has the ball.
Yeah, my defense got to go right back out there.
But I'm just thinking about that. Like, hey, I know we have a chance to, for you to score again here, but if we're really thinking the team game and not playing this fantasy football, like,
yeah,
you could get your 30, but like maybe you trip. And now we have a couple extra plays, so we can take another minute or two off the clock. And now, we limit the chance. Like, we force the opponent to go one play touchdown drive against our defense, which shouldn't happen, but I don't know. Oh, I haven't even heard this whole thing, but Rob Ryan on his press conference sounds like he's an absolute unit.
Watch where we finish this year. This guy is special. He's special. He knows how to get it done. He's a great communicator, great teacher. He's fun to be around. He makes everybody better, including the coaches. And, we'll see. I'm looking forward for the, what do you call it, spring ball or whatever. I can't wait.
Sure.
We're going to go against the best. Oh, good. Bring it on. Let's see. I can't wait to see that little JUCO kid from Hutch. Bam! We're going to get after his little butt. But anyway, it'll be great. We're excited. And I saw the Mayava guy. I coached his uncle. I hated that kid when I first saw him. A USC kid, a little captain. Remember, he could walk under this table right here. Little guy. We draft this little runt. Like, oh, man. This guy, I was all over this kid during the OTAs. Like, man, this guy, man, you got to run to cover guy. Anyway, so then I'm like, hey, guys, Sweet Live is going on vacation with the family, going out to Hawaii, going to Maui. I've never been to Maui. I run things in Oahu, but I'm like, I'm going to go to Maui. He's like, hey, Rob, you get in any kind of trouble now, you just tell him you know Kalooks. I'm like, man, yeah, I'm going to tell him I know Kalooks. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Walk out there, do the usual.
Guy's a freak.
Got me and the wife there. Oh, we're going to have a romantic evening. Go out there. No rent-a-car. What do you mean? You never called for the rent-a-car? I told you she's Greek. I'm like, yeah, they must have lost it. So, of course, I forgot to call. Now they're out of cars. I'm in Maui. I got no car. So what do? I know Kalooks. I got a car. Oh, you know Kalooks? Swear to God, hand to God, true story. I got a van. I'm like, yeah, Kalooks, my man. Anyway, I ended up loving the kid. He was, oh, man, is he mean as a rattlesnake. And there was a reason why that kid was captain with all those first-round draft choices. I love that guy. Ended up, looks can be deceiving.
All right. Thanks, Rob.
I had no idea where that was going, but I'd have maybe Rob. First look, Jason Kelce has an official Philadelphia Phillies autograph card in 2025 Series 1.
Sure.
It's pretty good. Good form.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Got to close the gate here. Got to close that thing down a little bit. Drop it down. Yeah, so fans were telling the Miami bench about the trade that just went down.
We got Kyle Anderson, Dennis Schroeder, and Andrew Wiggins. We robbed them. First round pick, protected. No, they didn't give out the year. No. I swear to God. We got Kyle.
All these guys looking like, hey,
Caleb,
the fact that you're hearing it from just like a random fan is just hilarious.
Kevin Love's like, We got any picks? No? Okay. Well, we got one. That's all right. Man, what a fall from grace for Kevin Love. He's part of the big three of Cleveland.
Yeah.
Just didn't have enough steam. Oh, this is just wrong. NBA teams passing around Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, ready? Ready, come back.
If you drop her, like it's a tough look.
Yeah,
That you didn't have to do it for Schroeder.
Jeez.
There's no need for that prize.
Appreciate you, Schroeder.
That baby Schroeder.
Will always love you, Schroeder.
This will get bad Mill. Again, a little zipper burn here. A little
Hope I don't
70-yard
hit
bomb.
Oh my. Oh my.
I mean, that's a good toss.
It's a good toss right there. It's good. It's good throw power.
Don't really know how many times I'm going to ask you, hey, can you go from the opposite 30 and hit the fucking crossbar?
Yeah, not sure we're going to need it to land at the crossbar ever.
I mean, it's good. You can
It'd
do
be
it,
out of
though.
bounds.
Yeah.
So
phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I swear, these quarterbacks, when they go to the draft, they be showing the dumbest shit. Yeah. I want to see, can you throw the ball accurately? Can you throw it on time? Can you hit the routes?
Sure.
I don't need to see, like, I'm thinking about this from Anthony
Need
Richardson.
anything more than that.
Ripped the ball, and then he did a standing backflip, and it's like, well, I mean, it's cool that you could do that, but doesn't really let me know you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So more impressed if you went to the whiteboard and was able to break down every single coverage, play going on, what I should do to beat this, and that. Like, now we're talking. This is crazy. There's a new bill.
One big complaint from moviegoers as of late is that movies never actually start when they say they do. And one lawmaker wants to do something about it. Trailers before movies have been a thing forever, but in the past few years, people have started noticing just how long they spend watching ads before the movie begins. It's usually 20 to 30 minutes. Senator Martin Looney of Connecticut proposed a new bill that seeks to require movie listings to A, list the time when trailers start, and B, when the movie actually starts. Seems like a good idea to please trailer watchers and movie purists alike, right? Well, the only group that doesn't like it are movie theater owners. Not just the big chains like AMC and Cinemark, but mom and pop theaters too. It's because running a movie theater is not cheap, and even the big chains are struggling to make a profit, with AMC still billions of dollars in debt. Trailers and ads are a big source of revenue for them, and if theaters started listing when moviegoers can skip the ads, advertisers will likely stop being interested. So should this become a law? Do you like watching a bunch of trailers? How long is too long to be watching them? Let us know.
You asked me too many questions at the end. All right? One at a time.
Me personally, I'm a trailers guy. I don't really care. I'll watch them.
I just get there 20 minutes after the thing says.
Yeah, you could do
10
that.
minutes out, like,
I don't mind watching the trailers. I always plan to be there when the movie says it will start, or a little before, maybe 10 minutes before. Get my Slurpee, get all my stuff. I get to my seat. Trailers start rolling because I'm not really going to the movies like as much as I used to. So,
yeah,
I'd like to see the trailers.
Sure, see what's
I
on the
don't mind
horizon.
seeing what's here.
I think every moviegoer knows too. What they didn't mention is like, yeah, the movie theaters want to keep that part of the movie because you eat half your damn popcorn during that.
Yep.
So you got to come back.
Gotta go get some more. Sure.
I mean, look, we got a lot more bigger issues like the egg shortage. I don't think we need to worry about the goddamn movie theaters yet. Besides, if everyone knows that your movie's going to start 20 to 30 minutes after they say, then we know when it's going to start. You don't need to tell me when the previews start.
Yeah.
I know I can do my own math.
Yeah, I know how it works.
I mean, I'm thinking. Oh, Puka. So, not sure why he did this, but the Sports Illustrated crew asked him to draw the Rams logo. All right, Puka, I didn't pass my art class. Actually, I did, though. The professor said that you tried your best, so I'll give you a B. So thank you so much. Come on, Puka.
I don't know what our logo looks like.
You don't know
Big
shit.
Goose. Big Goose.
You don't know shit.
Big Goose.
Looks like that.
Go team.
I love that you don't know what it looks like.
I don't. I was like, it's gotta say LA Rams somewhere, right? Like,
It
I
don't.
don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
You're going for the old logo vibes, but I like it.
Yeah. You know, well, isn't it like it's like a horn on top of like a helmet ish, or it's just the head? That's kind of what I was drawing, but
Okay, I see.
Right?
Where would you give yourself 1 out of 10 for this drawing?
effort 10,
Okay.
production 0.
Okay.
0.
1 out of 10.
Oh,
I respect it.
Give himself 0. Fair enough.
Yeah. Hey, look, we pay that man for his incredible play on the field, not to draw our uniforms.
There you go.
I would like to see, though, if we're gonna do this whole change thing, let's go back to the old dark blue and gold. Okay, I'm tired of this bullshit.
Sure.
And if I see next year, because I know they always got to revamp to an alternate logo.
Mhm.
If I see another goddamn ram logo that looks like just the geometric shape of the ram, I'm gonna lose it.
Mhm.
Why don't we just go back to the spelling out the Rams in gold? Like
That's
the
fair.
old school hats, that shit looks good.
Yeah.
You gotta get you don't have to reinvent the wheel, man.
You don't have to do all that crazy shit.
I just want something nice to wear, okay? And when I got something that looks like it's supposed to be skull and crossbones, but it's missing the crossbone, like,
Sure.
what am I doing? I'm not trying to talk to Davy Jones. I'm not trying to go steal the Black Pearl. Boy, so I guess this guy's talking to old Taylor. She says, "How's your business trip going in Phoenix?" Quotes. What's up with quotation marks? Phil just texted Bree saying, "The boys are hammered at Waste Management. Can't have a little fun on a business trip? There is no business trip. We're having a long ass talk when you get home." Well,
Yeah.
you're Chuck, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. You're fucked.
I don't. Boy,
Didn't stand a chance.
you might as well just keep getting drunk there because it's
Yeah. It's GG. Just go ahead and stay there.
Yeah.
For the time being.
Just keep getting drunk. You'll be all right. James Winston said, "I never lost faith with Florida State's season," and Big Cat said, "You should have."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Thank you,
enough.
Big Cat. Yep. Lakers traded for 7'2" center, giving themselves a starting center in Williams, who fits the profile of athleticism and verticality, and has flourished with Luka Doncic. This guy's an absolute beast.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dalton Connect.
R.I.P. Dalton. You had a good run. You served your purpose.
You did.
You get shipped out of town.
Sorry about it, bud. Okay, here's where Kelly's just gonna. I get it, Kelly. You got your podcast. I respect the hell out of it, but god damn it.
Wasn't planning on discussing this, but hell, why not? My husband wants to win. He's not trying to put a team in a bad situation. If you're catching my drift, you're catching my drift. I will say that the trading away of Cooper, I guess I'm just I'm confused because we were one play away from going to the NFC Championship. And I think if we go, we win. I have to be the dog in this situation, being like, I want the respect for him that he deserves. Yes, I love the city of LA. I love the city of LA. With that being said, I love an adventure. Wasn't planning on.
Well, like, you don't gotta do all that.
Who cares what Kelly Stafford thinks? She don't know shit, man.
Look, all I'm saying is, and I love Cup to death. But like you said, with the wide receiver depth in this class,
yeah, you can
if
find a
I
guy.
move Cup and I get a pick and I got the big Oos running the same thing that he does, but bigger, faster, and stronger, and let's say I sign T. Higgins and then I get a rookie on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too upset.
Yep.
That's just.
There you go.
Look, I get you selling her podcast. I completely understand it. I really hope this ain't the way Matt feels, because I mean, again, 50 mil. I feel like we're respecting you pretty good. I mean,
It's not good,
dude. We're trying
our best here. Trying our best.
Dude, trying to leverage what we can. Jimmy Butler told his boss that he didn't want to work there anymore, so they gave him a 6-week paid vacation and sent him to a new company. They gave him a $121 million contract.
Okie dokie.
Jimmy Butler is the American dream. Yeah, why the hell is that the thing? Because if you go into your boss's office, you say, "I don't want to work right now. I don't want to do this." They're like, "That's fine. We'll give you a pink slip, and you're getting the hell out of here." Jimmy Butler does it, and he gets traded where he wants to go, and he gets $121 million guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
It's not right.
It's not right at all.
Not right.
It's not right. Not fair.
Speaking of not right, Canelo Alvarez and Jake Paul are finalizing a deal for a cruiserweight fight on May 3rd in Las Vegas. So this is why I
Isn't
can't
he supposed to fight Terrence Crawford?
I already popped out of that one.
Already?
That's what they said.
Who, Canelo?
That's what everyone's saying on social media.
Oh, shit. I thought that was a done deal.
So did I.
I thought they were fighting in September.
So did I.
I want to look that up now.
Is he fighting both?
He might do both. Oh, faces unexpected. Yeah.
So you pulled that. Okay.
Canelo, Paul, and works Crawford bout off. Nice. Nice. Wonderful. I love it here. Can't have shit, man.
Canelo, why?
Why did he get called off?
Crawford get hurt or something?
No, I don't think so.
Just a bigger purse on the other side?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say. No one knows shit.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Keep moving. Got some Jameis Winston content. We had to have it. You probably heard the owner of the Jaguars, Sean Codd, has his millions upon $1 million. Yeah.
Hey, come here. Where you going? We trying to get a ride.
Jameis wants to get a ride on Sean.
Let us in.
And Codd,
Hey.
Shot Cads. I don't even know.
I know y'all hear us. I just want a tour. I just want to touch the boat. One touch. One touch. Look, tell Shad Khan I am trying out. I'm willing to do a trial on this boat right now. Is he on the boat? I see y'all, and I know y'all see me. And we got cameras that can see y'all seeing me. So come and let me on the boat. Hey. Hey. I know what the issue is. What he
going rogue.
I know what the issue is. They don't think I know boats, but guess what? Captain Jameis Winston, Fox Sports correspondent. Hey man, let me on this boat, man. Stop playing. Shad Khan. Hey, I need some owner's number so I can call him. Hey. Hey. I can see you, dog. Just come and say hey, please. I got my kids. My kids just want to say hey. Do it for the kids, man. $20.
Kids. $20.
$100. Hey.
This guy, man.
Dude, Jameis needs to go and be like a part of some sort of comedy team. Like, he is just too good. $20. $100.
Anything.
I had to congratulate Jaden Daniels winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. I can't remember who it was in our group chat that said, I didn't pull up the receipts, who said that he was a lock to win it, but hey, props to you, brother.
Yeah. That was early. That was early days.
I still do think if you switch Caleb and Daniels in the same spots, like I think Caleb still does the same.
All right, Daniels' career will fucking crash and burn. That's my prediction.
It's just so hard to show that you're a great talent when you've got three guys literally in your face off the snap. Like, Caleb's getting the snap, and then there's just three rushers free. Like, the same thing that we praise the Buccaneers defense for harassing Mahomes in the Super Bowl, that was every play.
Yeah.
Just three guys right in your face. Like, yeah, I don't know. I just think the tough part for me is he's one hit away from just being chalked.
It's true.
We'll see. I respect it, though. Hey, props to you, brother. PS2's Defensive Player of the Year. It's been a long time since the DB was Defensive Player of the Year, so that's good shit. 4 picks, 306 receiving yards allowed, 10.1% on targets.
Yeah.
It's good
Fair
shit.
enough.
I don't know what the hell's going on here, but AMC is making changes to its A-list membership. Price increase to $26 a month, even higher if you live in California or New York. Thanks, California. Appreciate it. And members can now watch up to 4 films per week. I thought it was you could watch as many films as you want when you first got there, so now we're cutting it to 4. How does this work? You're an A-lister.
I'm not, but I wish I was.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I thought it was. I thought you could go to 3 a week. And now
Oh,
it's
so now it
up
is
to
up to
4.
4.
I
Okay.
thought it was 3 a week. But it used to not be this much.
You don't think I want to pay $26 a month to go?
No, that's fair.
I don't think I need to.
I don't go this much, so I would never need, need to be doing all this.
I think this is the guy that got in trouble for his work trip, so he's just embracing it, and he's just.
Hey, get a boss interview. Hold on. Come,
you go, champ. How do we stack the cups this high?
I know.
We got complex right here.
Oh, her voice is gone. Sounds like a smoker of 20 years.
These guys are dialed in, though.
They are.
These guys are very much dialed in.
This was a crazy one. What's the most shocking sports story of the 21st century? So we got the number 1 seed, Kobe's passing, taking on the 16th seed here, the Historis murder. I don't recognize that one. Then we got the 8 seed chilling with the Vic scandal, and then 9 seed with MLB steroids. I probably should have gone across so I could go all the way through, but we're not going to do that. The 4 seed Monte Teo's fake girlfriend. Okay. And taking on the 13 seed of Andrew Luck's retirement. That was a quick one. The 5 seed Lance Armstrong steroids. Okay.
Okay.
Taking on the 12 seed A-Rod's trade to the Yankees. That's a good one. So I say we start on the left, and then we can introduce ourselves to our right bracket here.
Okay.
So do we want to start bottom up and work our 1 seed down?
Let's just get Kobe through this first round.
Thank you, Kobe.
Give me Vic over MLB because you knew they were juiced
Oh
up
yeah,
already.
I knew they when I saw everybody chewing gum and I just see like the vein just do a little different dance.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Give me.
I think it's got Monte Teo, right?
It's
Like
got to be. Yeah, I think the favorites are getting out the first round.
Big Lance. Yep. Favorites are making it.
I think the favorites are going.
And then on our right side of the bracket, we got the 2 seed defending with Tiger Woods scandal. Now, are we talking first part or almost getting hit in a
all
car?
of them.
Okay. 15 seed Luka to LA, so that's a late entry.
Yep.
7 seed the Penn State scandal.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Sandusky. The 10 seed with the NBA rigged games. Pretty interesting for our conversations today. The 3 seed, we got Hernandez murders. All right. Didn't know that could be a scandal. 14, the COVID shutdowns. And then last but not least, we got the 6 seed with the decision with the facing on the 11s, which is the Astros cheating. So let's do bottom up now. So we got the decision versus Astros cheating.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the decision because I knew those fuckers were cheating. That didn't surprise me.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious with the cheating as far as hitting a home run and holding your jersey and be don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Like, all right,
yeah.
Yeah. So that's the decision making it through. COVID shutdowns, Hernandez murders. Boy.
I think I'm going favorites all the way up here too.
I want to go with the favorites, but I wasn't surprised hearing it about Hernandez. Like, just
That's fair.
looking
I mean,
at
the COVID shutdowns were pretty. I mean, the shutdown itself wasn't surprising, but COVID was surprising. So maybe we just give it to COVID.
I think
being a
COVID
fucking
wins the
shock
one.
to the system there. That's fine.
Yeah. It's our first Cinderella makes it
And
out.
I'm going Penn State scandal because no shocker NBA was rigging games. Who would have guessed that?
Like
it's
saying
not that
boxing
much of a
rigged
shock. And then I almost want to go Luka to LA.
I do, but man, that minivan.
That Tiger Woods shit was crazy.
That SUV coming
Everyone
through.
thought Tiger Woods was like the perfect guy.
Turns out.
Turns out.
A bit of a dog.
He's a dog and a half.
A bit of a dog. I'm down to go Luka to LA because it was very shocking for Luka to LA. Like, it literally came out of nowhere. So I wouldn't be opposed to letting the 15th seed get the old upset with Luka.
I'm down.
All right, Luka. So we got Kobe versus Vic.
I think it's got to be Kobe versus Manti Te'o in the Final Four, right?
I think it does. Kobe versus
Yeah.
Manti, and then we got Luka versus Penn State.
Give me Penn State. Give me Penn State versus COVID.
Versus COVID?
I think.
Okay.
Over
So,
the decision, but, like, you knew like, the Heat it's not like it was, like, the craziest
Yeah.
thing. Like, if he would've been like, "I'm going to the fucking Milwaukee Bucks," and been like, "What the hell?"
Yeah. I
COVID
mean,
was insane.
yeah. COVID versus Penn State. I mean, I wasn't expecting there to be Sandusky shower time from Penn State.
I mean, shower time was insane. I'd be down to go Penn State versus I mean, Cobb's winning
Penn
this.
State
I mean,
versus Cobb's winning the whole
I
thing.
mean, that was the most insane thing ever. Just like the way all
Yeah,
that went down.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you got the drunken stooge trying to impress some chick at the bar, showing pictures of the results. Look at this shit. Like, what?
yeah.
Yeah, I think Cobb's takes it. Number 1 seed prevails.
Thank
We
you, Cobb.
7. Thank you, Kobe.
We'll never forget you, Cobb.
No. Kobe Gage. I don't even know. This is just propaganda, but Malik Neighbors is stirring up rumors that the Giants are trading for Stafford and Coop. Again, you need to have an O-line, and you don't have that. The Rams just got an O-line, and Stafford's happy. I guess his wife's not happy. He's making $50 million a year.
Yeah, she's pissed. She's fucking pissed every day, it seems.
I'm not really understanding what.
There's nothing she's happy about.
I don't understand what you're upset about, man.
Sure, why you're being so mean, Kelly?
Damn, I said your husband's one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. I don't know what you
What
want
do
to
you
do
want?
for you.
What do you want from people?
Look, there's Josh Allen, there's Lamar Jackson, there's Patrick Mahomes, and then
Sure,
Joe Burrow. Then you got him, and then 6, I got Jalen Hurts. Like, I'm giving you respect. Shit,
we're trying.
I don't got more than 50 mil, man. Shout out Saquon winning Offensive Player of the Year. I'm glad he got some hardware.
Yeah.
I think he should have got MVP.
Once I saw him get this, I was like, yeah, he's not getting MVP. Once you get Offensive Player of the Year, it's like, yeah, GG's.
I just don't like. I've said this before. I feel like they need to have MVP and they need to have best quarterback of the year.
Yeah.
Because quarterback stats are always going to look so much better than everyone else.
Yeah, it's like, what more does Saquon need to do?
I mean, he broke the 2K,
to
15.
get in that mix.
I don't know. I thought Saquon was definitely the most valuable player this year. Speaking of most valuable player, Josh Allen. You had to give him one. Come on. Just a good guy.
Yeah. About time he got one. I don't know if he necessarily deserved this one, but it's kind of like accumulation.
Yeah, I think Lamar should have gone back to back.
Accumulation type of thing.
Lamar had a crazy year. I don't think people.
He did.
It ended bad with the playoffs, but like the
was playoffs didn't look good.
And then of course, just to kind of finish it off with the Rams, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I did call this one in the beginning of the season.
You did. I'm not mad at it, but I'm gonna always think fucking Quinyon should have won it. But
it's fair.
But yeah,
you got to remember Quinyon got took out of the game by old Stafford. Stafford dropped his shoulder into him. I was so surprised by that because I thought they were going to say something different, like, "Oh, he tweaked something. He did this." Like the reporter didn't help him. She's like, "Yeah, he took the hit from Stafford, and now he's just gone to the locker room." I'm like, wow, you're
yeah,
really
I'm confused if he had like a stinger or something because he played the next week and locked everybody up. So I was like, dang, like
I guess Stafford.
I wonder what happened. Yeah. Fair enough,
Stafford
I guess.
busted his rib, so
Stafford was dialed in.
I think Stafford. How big is Stafford? I think he's still up there in the 200s, 215, maybe 220. Let's see.
He's a big dude still. He's a big dude.
Let's see him. Everyone thinks he's an old man, but I mean, he might be old, but goddamn. Stafford is 6'3", 214.
Yeah, it's not a small guy.
He'll drop a shoulder.
Quinyon can't be more than 190, if I had to guess.
Let's see. Why speculate?
Look right now.
Come on, Quinyon, show me what you got, son.
Wait. He's 193. Yeah, 6 foot, 193.
Oh, so he just ran into the
Yeah.
big boss.
He had no picks throughout the year. He has 2 in the playoffs. Take it. Not bad.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, facts. Why not? It's time to get him. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'd rather get all the picks in the playoffs. Please and
Facts.
thank you. Well, we've given you everything you can ask for, folks. I mean,
And when we see you guys again, it's either going to be in misery or in jubilation.
Hey, there you
you
go.
go.
There we go. We're on the same mind frame.
Hopefully that's what it is.
Please. I don't.
Please,
I
God.
can't. I can't come back on here and say congratulations, Travis Kelce, on winning the Super Bowl.
And you're
Ah!
I won't do it. I won't do it.
You know what?
I
Even if it
won't
does
be a
happen,
part of it.
I don't think I'll be congratulating. I think
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it move on.
I'm okay being a heel.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, folks. Root on the Birds.
Go Birds, baby. Come on now.
Go Super Bowl.
Come
Get
on, Birds.
absolutely
Please, Birds. I need
plastered.
you, Birds. I need you, Birds.
We'll see you later, folks.
All right, people.
Deuces.